30 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Six Balls Deep with your host, Pat, Andy, and
looking good, boys. Looking good. Make sure everything sounds good. We're good. Everything's Gucci. We're plugged in. I'm going over. I'm going over.
Oh,
Let the short king in here, alright?
alright,
Short
dude.
thick
I didn't know you were here.
Oh, I'm here.
There you are.
The short king.
Where's my scepter and my crown at, dude?
I think Macho Man has
Yeah,
it
Macho's
right
the short king right now, dude.
Dude, he's actually the tallest one there.
Yeah, in theory at
now.
least.
In theory.
Well, yeah, Undertaker would take that cake.
Yeah,
dude, for
laying
sure.
down.
Shit.
Tallest guy laying down.
I see what you did there.
Always.
I see what you did.
Think he's a cake taker.
Yeah, he's a cake taker.
Wow.
He's the under cake taker.
Undertaker.
Yeah, I don't eat the frosting. I only eat the undercakes. It's kind of sick.
So, how'd you get here?
I drove.
Yeah.
I drove a long ways
Um,
on horseback.
oh, I was gonna say that's actually carbon neutral, so you're good on that.
Yeah.
You
I don't have to.
probably get a good ESG score.
Yeah, you don't have to kill. You don't have to kill people in China for the microchips for those, and then you also don't need to oil.
That's
to
my
oil,
least
you know?
favorite part about getting a microchip is that I have to kill
Yeah,
someone to get it.
I'm pretty sure. I forgot what comedian they were like. They're like you can't even have girls in China. They won't allow you to have female daughters, and they're like they just grind them down and put them into chips, and then that's how they sell them to America. I forgot what comedian said that, but
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it's
partially
comedy.
True.
Definitely not true.
yeah.
Oh, it's not okay. I was gonna say partially true.
Dude, love starting off with dark humor.
The dark arts, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We're Trav and I are kind of twinsies.
You guys are twinsies.
Yeah, we're like brothers from other mothers.
Yeah.
It's because you guys have the same personality type and the same sign, right?
Yep.
Same sign.
Here's your son.
Remember?
Yeah.
So, being carbon neutral is good, right? That's what you're
Yep.
talking about.
Neutral. Yeah.
Neutral.
Yeah.
So, okay, good to know. I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah. No, you guys didn't have the same sign. You guys had the same personality. I forgot. Different signs.
Yeah, we had the same personality traits. We were both. What was it? Badass. Was that the?
Yeah.
Was that what? That was what it was.
Yeah, it was BADA, something like that. Yeah.
Bada?
Bada. Yeah.
That isn't that a clothing company?
You would know.
Maybe.
Wasn't it?
Maybe.
I don't know, man.
Not sure. So, Patrick,
Yes.
how long are you around for? A few days? Month? Week?
I'm only
Year?
here for a day.
A day.
Hey, I gotta go
I
back
had all
tomorrow.
I had all these plans. And
Did
things.
you?
Yeah, there's stuff we could do.
Like what?
I don't know.
We're doing it.
What do you guys want? Yeah, we're doing it. This is the plan.
Go 6 balls deep. Here.
Yeah.
Sure. We could work on behind the balls.
Yeah. He wants you to work on his boat.
We need a nice pic. Whoever does this, we need a nice picture of behind the balls, like a behind shot of the bowl, like of some balls,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
like real balls.
Like
so like an ass
shot.
shot.
Cheek clapping almost.
Yeah, kind
That
of.
old fucking.
Oh, that camera angle where it's
Like behind the balls. Like
that
looking
just totally
out.
kills it.
Oh,
usually.
that camera.
Yeah.
You know that one.
Yeah, like if somebody
Where
was
the guy's
sumo.
He's definitely pointing it down and up.
Yeah. Or you go sumo squat and then you take a picture from the back, so it's behind the balls. You know the balls are hanging down below, but you just take it from the back.
Low sackage.
Kind of a sick picture,
Yeah.
especially if you got some shadow on your balls.
Dude, sick pic, dude.
We need to do that. But the only question is who's taking a pic of whose balls.
Yeah, Adam's our photographer. So.
Yeah. I say whichever one turns out the best.
To the folks at home, we don't have access to the chat, right?
Yeah, we do not. We
So the chat is just going to be for you guys tonight, just to have funsies
Let's
on
see if
your
I can pull
own.
it up,
You
though.
can feel free to talk turds on these two
Yeah,
guys
am I not
here,
able
because they
to,
won't be able to see.
If you can pull it up here, you can.
I might be able to do it.
We might be able to do it.
Give us a brief moment, dude. Let the tech guy get involved.
D-Fly says, "Sup, guys." At least I got the chat right, a little chat right here.
Fly.
I mean, it's just on my
Chat in
phone.
the hat.
There we go.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Chill. That's actually perfect. That's actually a live chat too.
Oh,
Yeah.
beauty.
That's
Yeah.
great. That's perfect.
Yep.
Sick.
I did
Problem
that.
solved. Travis, thinker, not a stinker.
Today is a new day.
So today day is the greatest day of my life.
No,
days.
My piazza. Who is that? Is that Foo Fighters?
Smashing.
Smashing
Pumpkins.
Yeah.
Hidden Council.
Very appropriate for the season.
Okay, we're talking about concerts. I gotta talk about this concert I went
Go
to.
right into it, buddy.
Okay, so who is it? Was it Maynard from Tool?
Yeah.
He has this side band that's been around since '95 called Pussifer.
Lucifer.
Like Lucifer.
Yeah, but for the puss. Yeah.
Lucifer.
And my buddy was like, "Yo, I got tickets. You want to come?" And I got like a little like VIP box. I'm like, "Oh, sick!" Like we got our own little seats. Like we're chilling. I'm like I don't care what kind of show it is. It's gonna be fun. And it's Maynard. I was like, Tool has got to be pretty cool.
It's gotta be good.
Tool's
Holy
cool.
shit. It was like message driven. Like, so for one, you couldn't use your phones at all. There were security guards everywhere looking for people using phones, and our people right next to us got kicked out immediately when they brought theirs out. And so it was
Just like using it?
like
videotaping.
videotaping the show. And they had this like big, like these two jumbo screens come on. There was this whole thing about talking about not taking videos, and they're like, we'll kick you out. And then they show someone getting kicked out on the video, and like, we'll turn you into spam. And they basically were like trying to tell everybody that they pull you out of the concert and grind you up and turn you into
Did
spam.
they have like an animation for this?
An animation. And then after the next song, there was some guy outside the railings in between the stages that was obviously an act, and he was taking a video. And then like these 4 dudes in suit come up, grab him, pull him up onto the stage, and then drag him out like he was there to go get he was gonna get grinded.
Yeah.
It was grind. Yeah, not that kind of grinder.
Oh.
But
And then a bunch of spam shot out.
no spam. Fortunately, I hate that shit. So it's literally one step above hot dogs. It's actually same. Spam and hot dogs are right there.
I could even put hot dogs above spam.
I had hot dogs above spam, yeah.
Spam's in a can. Anything in a can. Eating a can is not good.
No.
Nothing's.
But it's in my apocalypse supply. You bet your balls.
You could last
Now, canned
25
meat.
years.
It's still not good. It sounds bad.
No.
Yeah.
When it comes to surviving, we're not talking about creme brulee.
Yeah. Don't Islanders love that shit,
Yo,
right?
excuse me, I need to make my dessert
The
tonight.
torch is only getting used for one thing.
Islanders
Dabs.
Dabs. The
Yeah.
aft world.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah. More for me.
Pertinent.
Sorry, you were going.
Islanders love spam, correct? It's like
Yes,
Yeah, they
Hawaiian
think-
people. It's
is
like
it
their
Hawaiian
national.
in general, or is
They
it-
put spam on top of rice and
I
roll
think
it
maybe
in seaweed. They
Samoans
call it like
too.
some
I
wasabi
might
sandwich.
be-
You know?
You like the peanut butter cup?
I like it a pizza.
Yeah, it's definitely a Hawaiian thing to put spam in everything.
Yeah,
It's
interesting.
pretty versatile, but
Is it?
I mean,
It's because it's like a little part of everything.
Yeah.
It's a,
Yeah, exactly.
like, what kind of mood are you in? Do you like feed?
It's like-
or?
Chicken beefy pork.
Yeah.
it's like chicken beefy pork.
Something.
Chorky.
Turkey.
Chicken beef pork. Chicken beef pork.
But yet, none
Turkey.
of them at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I take one bite, and then the next consecutive bite is another flavor of meat.
But if we got sponsored by spam,
Oh, okay. With spam dogs. Like corn dogs, but with spam. Corn spam. That's what it's called.
anyway, corn spam.
Of course.
This started from your
I fucked up.
concert story.
Yeah. Well, anyways, it was just a weird concert, dude.
And what was the message? You said it was all about the
Oh
message.
yeah, so there was like they were talking about Hollywood elites and stuff, and they were talking about cloning people, and they were saying that Mila Kunis was a clone of Fran from The Nanny. Remember in the '90s that she was an identical clone, and then Emma Stone was a clone of Mila Kunis, and they were like talking about they were talking about beauty and how it's like portrayed in the media, and there was like. All the people in the band were all wearing black suits, like and their names were like Agent Griffin and Agent this and and then he had this it almost looked like the masks in Point Break.
Okay.
You know, like the dead president's mask. He almost had it looked like his hair was so gelled that it was plastic, and it looked like he had like a plastic face onto him, and he was like walking around the way he was pacing on stage was just so odd. It didn't seem like a human's movement. Like he was just, it was weird. And you could just go, no, kinda, but
Work it.
it was,
Faster.
yeah.
Better, stronger, faster, harder.
But then again, the music is nothing you think it would be. It was like a mixture between Nine Inch Nails and Depeche Mode.
Okay, so kind of like maybe dancey, but
Dancey, but also dark
Yeah.
and ominous and slow, a lot of bass. The one thing I really hated, and Travis, you probably hate this too, and you probably hate it too,
Okay.
is the drummer was playing an electric kit, dude.
What?
Yeah. vibe made me. Oh, it's a mouth.
Who plays an electric kid at a concert?
At a concert?
Well,
This guy Guitar Center?
well, but I think that style of music they want it to sound electric.
It's all.
But it's like, but
thing.
yeah. But then again, so if that's the way they want to go about it, then I can understand that. But then at the same time, that motherfucker might not be hitting that shit. They can just be playing it, and he can just be, turn it off and then play it through the speakers, and then just, right?
Yeah.
Because I know Maynard is like a perfectionist.
Yes.
His music, like if he fucks up in concert and whatnot, he's super perfectionist. So maybe he doesn't trust this drummer, so he's like, your dumbass is going out there with an electric kit because I don't trust you not to fuck up. That's like what's going through my head. But then I was also just, as for like a music, like, purist, like it just, you can hear the drum, you can hear how perfect every hit sounds, and it doesn't sound natural,
Yeah.
And so like it was a real turn off to me, but it was still fun watching it.
But I went straight limp halfway through the show when he realized that.
Oh, and the thing is, they brought in bass drums to make it look like he wasn't playing an electric.
They put
kit.
bass drums in front of the
of
electric
it,
kid?
in front of it to
This
make
guy's
it
a phony, dude.
Yeah, he's a big fat phony.
Hey everyone, look!
Phony.
Why would I believe him about the clones now? Now that I know he's a liar.
Yeah, you're cloning your music, dude.
Yeah.
Basically. Yeah, it was kind of a turn off, but it was such a wild experience that like I was glad I went because I was like I kept seeing the whole show. I was like, what the fuck am I watching, dude?
It's like just
What-
podcast material.
Yeah, so basically they're like the plain white tees.
Debatable.
Okay.
I saw them live at the same venue actually.
Yeah?
Right.
Right before they opened for fucking...
They opened for like
Pussifer.
I want to spam you like an animal.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I think I saw them open for Matchbox 20.
Oh, that's wicked.
Oh,
yeah, Rob
yeah.
Thomas is the man.
Yeah, dude, it was pretty sick.
Yeah.
Dude, that venue though, I'm
Smooth.
telling you, I need to start looking at concerts, and if there's a concert that we all like can't not go to, like you guys need to come. The venue's so fucking beautiful. It's so awesome.
Yeah.
Built to the side of a hill. All the acoustics just bounce. That's why I was pissed about the drums.
Nothing. Just people celebrating your return to the valley.
Yeah, just some fireworks for the old short king.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
My liege!
My lady!
Is here!
Yeah.
So yeah, it was fun. It was definitely a different experience, but
That's fucking badass, man. It's been a long time since I went to a concert. I'd really like to go to one soon.
What are you talking about, bro?
yeah, you have the live
You got a
show.
fucking concert coming up on Thursday.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
technically it's not been a long time since I went to a concert.
Yeah,
It's been-
'cause
it's been like...
Andy Boy doesn't play fucking a recording of any of that, huh?
No. And to touch on that, and I think we've talked about this once before on the cast, but when I used to do a little bit of hip hop, it was a huge pet peeve of mine when we go to play a show and fucking everyone there on every set had their music with their lyrics behind their tracks.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, you're just literally like singing with your song.
What
Like
are you
with the
performing?
radio? What are you doing?
What are you performing? You're not doing it.
And they're not, like, half of it, they're not even, like, the mic's not even up to
It's all
their
video.
face. And, like, it's like, no, that's part of the art, man.
I'll
Fucking
give you a
remember?
pass if you're Britney Spears or J-Lo and you're up there
Okay,
and you're
she
with
would.
like a troupe of people and you're dancing your ass off and you've got like the headset and you can probably only sing like
I'm
every
singing
seventh
I
word
love
because
you.
you're fucking like doing cartwheels and shit. I'll maybe give you a pass there because you're a performer still.
No.
That's why I have to give props to Beyonce because she still sings that shit and dances at the
Yeah.
same time. She's been doing it since she's a kid. She's
Mhm.
fucking talented. And
She's
there's some.
just a little boy.
It's hard to sing
Uh,
and dance and like keep your diaphragm tight while you're singing and then also other movements. It's very,
Yeah,
very
no,
difficult.
she's pretty talented, and she also made Halo. So, Halo's a great song, dude.
Oh, I thought you meant the video game. I was like, wait, what?
No, that
She
was-
also designs fucking
That's where-
Xbox.
She's the singer.
I am Beyonce.
Yeah, no, we would all know she sang that. She would have.
They slide by without everybody. And,
Ladies!
yeah.
If you're talking to me, you should have fucking shot at it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I like how your
terrible
YouTube name now
music.
is T Rabbit.
Hmm.
Mine has my first and my last name, just like it's like here's my social, my driver's license, this is where I live.
Yeah, you can change that, though.
Yeah, but I've tried, and I'm pretty smart, and I haven't figured out. I've only given about 30 seconds of my time. But in that 30 seconds, I usually should figure stuff like that out, and I haven't been
A
able to.
little more than 30 seconds.
Yeah, sometimes it takes more than...
I don't have very much patience, like, you know me.
Yeah, well, that's good time management. You know what I mean? To never spend more than 30 seconds on any one thing.
Yeah.
Oh, ever. Yeah. Took me a long time to get here.
I did the same thing with showers.
I got in the car and I was like, fuck this, man.
Poops. Sex. All of it. 30 seconds. That's
Probably drives you nuts when you have to take a long poo, huh? Just sit
No,
there, you feel trapped.
Well, if you hold it in long enough, you got to go bad enough, you can just go down one, just comes out, and you're good.
Moving forward.
Yeah.
So my concert's Thursday, 4 to 6 p.m.
Yeah, speaking of shit.
It's gonna be family friendly for the most part.
Yeah.
It's gonna be cocktail hour.
Let's pass there.
Unless there's a rowdy crowd.
Thursday?
Yeah, it's
Thursday 4 to 6.
I'm gonna be in
rough time for
I'm gonna
us.
be in SoCal, but I don't know if I'm gonna be out. I'm gonna be in Orange County or San Diego.
Yeah. If you happen to be in the Temecula region,
Yeah.
pop on by.
I heard he takes his shirt off. Good show too.
Yeah, I heard
that's
that. I
a
didn't
sight
see
to be
it.
seen.
Yeah, I didn't notice
It may or may not be inspired by the what's the male stripper movie with Channing Tatum?
Oh, Money Mike, Magic
Rush
Mike.
Hour
Magic
2.
Mike. Magic Mike, yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you call Moneyball 2?
Money Ball too.
Yeah, fucking A, dude. Kick ass. Well, hopefully Pat makes it down for that. If not, I'm not going either, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fend for yourself.
No,
There's gonna be some groupies there. So.
yeah, there
That's
usually
cool.
is, dude. I'm hoping to make it. I'll probably be a little late, but last time it was a great time. So if any guys are in the area, Mount Palomar, Southern California, Temecula area,
Yep,
go
Natural
ahead and
California.
swing on by and take a listen.
Make it a little preview at the end of the show.
A little gander.
Of what? Because I'll be there if it's what I'm thinking, you know?
Mounting something.
Okay, I'm going. If Andy Boy's Mountain, I'll be there.
The mountain top.
Yep, all the way straight.
I love top. But DJ Sevens, what's up, dog? My boy Nick. What's good?
I got a question for you.
Okay.
Why did the Broncos lose again yesterday in overtime, Pat?
They're playing tough teams. Hey, who was it?
The Chargers.
Divisional game. Tough, regardless of if they're good or not.
Mm-hmm.
They play each other a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Broncos are still, I think, the best, 2-4 team or 2-3 team right now?
Yeah, definitely.
You guys are, I think the Chargers or the Broncos can still pull off a string of wins.
Yeah,
and make the playoffs easily.
We seem to be putting ourselves in a position to win every game. We had the opportunities to win it, and we're just kind of, even in, the last two games, overtime.
Homeboy got a lot of slack because he didn't run the ball again, right? He didn't win it again. There was like a fourth down play, and he didn't.
I don't know who
pass.
Homeboy
He
is.
went for Russell Wilson.
Russell Quill.
Yeah, he has a very famous play in the Super Bowl where
They had beast mode, and they were on the one, and
He went for it.
And they were supposed to go for it, but they could have just gave the ball to Marshawn Lynch. He was averaging probably, at least 5 yards a carry that season. And there's no way you're gonna stop him for 1 yard in the Super Bowl. He's literally inches out, and they did
they threw it, intercepted it. They got intercepted, and they lost the game.
Lost the
Yeah,
Super Bowl.
yeah. Remember, Richard Sherman's face was just like. The look on his face was just so disgusted. It's like, how?
It was like a meme for a while.
Yeah, it was a meme for a minute.
What do they call him? The Legion of Boom. That was
Yeah.
right.
They were Chandler on the team, and they had a couple of those inside backers that were not Wilson. No. They had some gnarly. Their whole defense was insane, bro.
Yeah.
It was
not
insane.
accurate because we don't remember any of them.
They were good.
Yeah.
They're just this. I just don't try to remember anybody from Seattle's team.
Yeah, they're terrible. The only person when I think about Seattle, I think about Trent Dilfer, and I think about Sean Alexander.
Roll Tide, baby. He had the most. He was the touchdown leader for a little while, but 2 years until LT fucked
And LT straight ran right through that. Yeah.
I love Sean Alexander.
Alexander had what, 28, 29, something like that?
Alexander wasn't. Yeah, somewhere around there. Alexander was part of any of the hype Alabama teams. He was pre-Saban.
Yeah.
So I watched him, and he did work in the SEC and had a lot of accolades that were he hit during a team that wasn't as good as the team we have now. So it was a little more impressive. And then he went on to the pros and did a lot of big things. But then he hurt his foot, I think, or something like that, and he was fucked after that.
Never the same.
He went like 5 or 6 good years.
Yeah, his agility wasn't great, which is not bad for a running back, especially when you're putting up like 2,000-yard seasons. He was having a huge season. Huge seasons. Crazy average. And I mean, before that, not the first back that I remember just killing it, because that'd probably be like the time I started watching football and became a Bronco fan was like Terrell Davis days. I mean, I even remember like Landis Gary and all these dudes. Oh, sick. Shout out to TD living in the Temecula area.
Is he?
Yeah, he lives in Temecula.
Let's jump into that.
Let's do it.
Get some
Show me
behind
where
the
about,
balls.
dude.
Yeah, dude, 6 balls deep!
Yeah. 6 balls deep, arrested.
Huge fans.
Yeah.
Huge fans, yeah. Love you, bud. Had your
Love
jersey on my wall the whole time.
Well, wear his jersey while I do it.
Yo, TD, check us out, man!
He'd probably beat my ass.
Yeah, you would, dude.
And he'd salute me afterwards.
Oh, they don't do that anymore.
No, they don't get to do it.
They used to have a mile high salute, so when they would score, they would go and like do it. It was sick. But like now they don't do it.
Yeah.
Remember-
Gas NFL.
And then the Dirty Bird, the Atlantic Dirty Bird. Every team had like their own little dances, and the Raiders didn't dance because they didn't do anything good for a long time. You know, so we didn't do anything cool.
Yeah, there's nothing to dance about.
Yeah, we would take out our swords and stab each other in the neck just because we
What
felt
the
like
fuck?
shit. Yeah.
Start boxing each other.
Started wearing eye patches and shit.
Arr.
Yar tar. Yeah, I don't know, but I started. But what I was gonna say is the first back that I remember just killing it and really like, just being a standout back that gave me like a new love for running backs was Priest Holmes.
Oh yeah.
And he was so fucking cool. And he was just like tiny but fucking jacked,
Mhm.
and he was just killing it. And he had a visor. I was like, visors are cool.
Yeah.
This guy's badass. But he's only like what, 5'7", 5'6".
Very big.
Wasn't a big dude, but straight shredded. So he's just a tank. And then of course Clint Portis.
Those 90s teams were so fun. I love
They don't make
those
them like they
teams.
used to, man.
Well, that leads me to a question. I think we kind of talked about it last episode, but we had so many people on that we couldn't really delve deep into it. But there was some controversy in the NFL that there was a play that was called a penalty, a 15-yard roughing the passer penalty. Are you guys aware of this?
That was the Raider game,
I think
right?
It was against the Chiefs.
Raiders Chiefs, yeah.
Raiders Chiefs.
Uh-huh.
Was that
I
this
didn't see
week?
it though. No, it was 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. But we didn't get a chance to talk about it because we had all the boys on and we were having too much of a good time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But and the reason why it came across my attention is that it became part of the culture war because one of the commentators was, I think, Troy Aikman.
Oh,
He's a
yeah.
He's
commentator.
had a lot of concussions.
And he was just like, he was so pissed at the penalty that was called. And he's like, I think we just need to go back to the locker room and take off our dresses.
Yes, then go Troy, dude.
Yeah, because girls don't play football.
Not the way they should.
They don't need to be playing football.
And that's the kind of content you can
That's
expect
the kind
from
of
this
content. I
podcast.
mean,
Yeah,
really
Sexism.
measured.
Real quick, while we're on Troy Aikman, did any of you guys ever watch like the old Carrot Top gimmicks where he always had all the props and shit?
Mhm.
He did one for Troy Aikman in the 90s, and he had like a Cowboys football helmet and had a stretcher like attached to the back. Because that dude was like always started off.
But see, this is part of the point though, because Troy Aikman is the one to be the authority on this, and the penalty that was called, it was a 15-yard roughing the passer penalty because this like 6'7", 300-pound defensive end gets around the fucking line
like he's supposed to.
like he's supposed to. The fucking quarterback, he's back there at least 5 fucking Mississippi, you know,
Yeah.
way past.
Which is how they.
Yeah, your internal clock has gone off. You need to get rid of the ball.
You need to get rid of that fucking ball, dude. And this guy comes and he tackles him, and it wasn't even that rough of a tackle, and they hit him with a 15-yard
Give him a
roughing
first
the
down.
passer. Even though everything he did was legit by the old school rules. If you fucking get past the line, you tackle the guy.
Fucking old school Janet.
Wait, so why, did they explain why? Because I didn't see
They
it.
said it was no. They just because the
Did he leave with
NFL
his
is
helmet?
protecting these fucking quarterbacks because they're their bread and butter. Because it's not a fair game anymore, fellas.
Yeah.
Their thumb is on the scale. The refs are not calling it like they see them. And this is a perfect example. They're protecting the quarterbacks because this is an institution. It's a money-making institution. And the quarterbacks...
Still the touchdown.
Tom Brady's the perfect example. You think that guy survived on his own all those years not being protected by the refs and not being protected by the other fucking teams? That's the only reason he's not in a fucking stretcher like Troy Aikman. And he's like, God damn it, I did all the work. I got my ass handed to me by these defensive
never got
ends,
15 yards.
and I never got fucking 15-yard penalties. These guys need to take off the dresses and start playing football.
They need to, because that's what the game's about, and it's like, yeah, it's a contact sport. That's
It's a
what it
contact
is.
sport.
And everybody
You're
else
gonna
is
get
getting
CTE.
contacted.
Get over it.
Yeah, you signed up for it. You're getting paid
You signed up for it.
mega millions for it. So like your families are set up for life. So just
Enjoy it while it lasts.
take the
do it,
hit.
bro. Everybody else's families gonna keep struggling.
When my back blows out, nobody's fucking getting millions. Yeah, no, it was an interesting take.
What's crazy because
I like it.
I watched the. If anybody watched the Bama Tennessee game this weekend, we lost. A, let's get it over with. But B, our quarterback took a pounding, and he's like fucking 5'11", 190 pounds, little guy, and these Tennessee guys are 280, 250, 6'3".
Are they getting paid now?
Yeah, they are. He got $1 million before he even played a game on a football field.
Nice.
The quarterback
don't feel that bad for him
Yeah,
now.
but then I saw this. There's this one hit he got rid of the ball clearly, and he got hit. The guy's helmet, literally face mask, hit the side of his helmet. Clear penalty in the NFL. Doesn't get called in the SEC. And like in college football, sometimes the SEC they let the motherfuckers play a little bit more than anywhere else. And I was like, I haven't watched those hits for a while, and I haven't seen penalties not thrown after those hits, and I was just like immediately thinking of a fucking penalty, and I was like, oh shit, this is how it used to be, dude. Like this is how you just had to take it. And fucking Bryce Young, props to him, champion of valor. He got up. He didn't act like he was hurt. He went back to the hut. You knew in his heart. And I knew in my mind that he was fucking hurting after some of those hits. But he got right up, didn't show any emotion, shook it off, and got back to the huddle. So, like, and he fucking threw for 400 plus yards. Like, it wasn't he didn't lose.
Experience.
No.
Yeah, it's a learning experience, man. Dude's going places. That's integrity right there.
Let's hope that he can get a Sports Illustrated.
Let's hope that he gets another mill.
He's
Good for him.
Yeah, he's a good looking dude. He might be getting a fucking model.
Yeah.
We'll see. Yeah.
Cheers, bud. That's how the game's supposed to be played, bro.
Yeah.
It's a metaphor for war. If you start making it safer, for one,
Well, how do you make war safe?
exactly.
Exactly.
Like since time, I'm sure I've talked about this on the podcast before, but since the time began, kids have been throwing dirt clods at each other.
Yeah.
And then one
Sometimes they're in rock.
time in like the 20th century, they're like, hey, we've got a big red rubber ball. This is a better option. And then they said that was too fucking dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the analogy there?
We're pussifying ourselves.
So I fucking agree with that part. I was really confused.
It's like Pat when he said his. What was your New Year's resolution, dude?
I definitely think the red rubber ball.
Don't be
is
a
better than
fucking
the dirt
pussy.
ball.
Oh yeah, okay, that's what it was. Thanks for
Everybody stop being fucking pussies.
For the record, I feel like the red rubber ball is better than dirt clods just because it's like reusable. Like there's a lot of better reasons. It's not just because dirt clods are fucking.
Yeah, but dirt clouds break, so if it's a softer cloud, it's not that bad. But if it's a hard one, you're fucked.
Well, yeah.
And if there's a rock in there,
Yeah.
Dude, I was thinking about this the other day.
Like
Like
if it's like a fucking pine cone.
dodgeball in like 3rd and 4th grade. Like there was kids. Not to brag, like myself, who you guys play as well too. You guys play sports. You know how to play fucking balls.
Dodgeball,
So like
kickball,
we got into 3rd, 4th
racquetball.
grade, and these poor kids who never played sports against us were at our fucking helm. I'm over here doing 360 fucking waboom, just smashing these kids, and they wouldn't even try to catch the ball. Like there's some people that just put their arms and just turn around and like just take it off the bat because they know they had nothing else they could do. And I look back and I'm like, these poor fucking kids. Teachers were just like, get out there and get smacked with this rubber
It's good
ball.
for you, dude.
no,
It's
the
good
poor
for you.
fucking kids are these modern kids that never did that.
Then those are their parents right there.
Yeah.
So if it wasn't for the teachers throwing them into the fucking fire, think of how it would have went.
That's
dude.
true. I feel bad for those kids. I look back on it. I'm
Get
like,
your
I'm
licks
so-
in.
It's probably
dude.
Mark Zuckerberg, dude. Don't feel that fucking
Yeah.
bad.
And I grew up, I was just like, I had a bunch of like internal anger. I'm like, oh, I'm taking out you motherfuckers today.
Boom!
Survival of the fittest.
Just
dude.
off the head, dude.
Fucking
Red
sling
rubber
it
ball. Poor Sally.
And you could fucking use the ball to deflect other balls.
Yeah.
That's how you really fucking.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Fake like you're gonna fucking throw it and get them to throw it.
Now they use those little pussy foam balls that don't even feel like
Oh, those are
anything.
terrible. You can't even throw them on.
Yeah, the wind fucking carries them away if it blows.
Yeah,
too
you're like,
hard.
dude, what the hell's going on here?
Yeah.
Oh shit, we got some chats, dude.
Oh,
Okay,
dude.
Stephen Carmichael. Happened in the Atlanta. Okay, we already talked
Oh, the
about
Tampa
that.
Bay Boo,
Real like
yeah.
Greg Hill says, Priest! DJ says, I like to take the Shield is protecting their money makers, star QBs. Oh yeah. Yep.
It's kind of like they're taking away the line's job, though. That's the thing.
That's exactly the thing.
The safety net is the line. Like, that's why there's 6'7" dudes who are supposed to work every day together and form a bond.
They are the Shield.
They're the fucking protection. They're supposed to stop the bad guys, as a former coach of ours would say. You know what I mean? So
Is that Brian?
That's Brian.
Yeah.
Batman with an axe.
Brian, pursue the angle.
With an axe is chasing you.
Man, I used to run.
I'll turn around. I'll hit that bad man with my forehead. That's right.
Then I hit him with a Judy check.
I'll tell you what, but if
Ninja
you run
style.
like that, you're breaking off.
Yeah.
High school ball.
Break it off.
You just keep those feet moving. Dude. Keep those legs pumping.
Joseph said UFC picks this weekend. He said he wants to get right
Let's
into
get
it.
it.
Let's fucking sling them.
We have actually a great card this weekend.
We do. We were gonna pull that up, but we don't really have the ability to do
I
it
have
on
it right
screen.
here, dude. I have it right
No, I meant on screen. I sent you the
That's
card.
alright. It's good to
I
have
mean,
a
let's start with the
reference
headliner real quick. Charles Oliveira, Islam Makhachev, dude. That's kind of a long-awaited matchup.
Oh my
Battle of
God.
two of the longest winning streaks. What's the problem? Are you excited about the card? Or
Yeah. That's a fight.
Yeah. I don't mean to jump right to the hot ticket, but there's plenty of good fights on that card, and that's one that everybody's kind of been waiting on. What are you thinking, Pat? What's your...
Fuck me, man. Every time I fucking pick against Charles Oliveira, he proves me wrong.
I like him.
Time.
Yeah.
And every time he's fighting some monster, and we're like, this is the time he loses. And every time he proves us fucking wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But Makhachev is a different monster.
Yeah.
And Makhachev, I just don't, I think Charles might catch him standing up.
Yeah, that's what I think too. That's really what I think. I
Charles
think
might catch him standing up. Coming on a shot or something. Knee. Bam! Right to the fucking nose.
so. Yeah. So here's my thoughts. Since you asked, Charles Oliveira is somebody who, like, in the beginning, kind of went unnoticed, even to somebody like me who watched a lot of UFC. It's like I've seen him, but he didn't. It wasn't like,
Yeah,
that's fucking
him. He gave up a lot of his fights.
He did give up, dude. And I feel like that's where he's drastically changed. So he's not unbeatable. Everybody knows that.
He had a kid though. Did you hear about that? That's like his story. Like once he had his daughter, his whole mindset changed. And now he's just some different fucking beast that he never was before.
It will change you, man, and it can. Willpower is a powerful thing, and it's like you've seen in a lot of his fights lately. He's faced adversity,
And he's been rocked.
Yeah, he's been hurt, and he doesn't give up, and he perseveres, and he comes out on top because he does have an incredible ground game. His submissions are second to none right now, and it enables him to really utilize kind of a classic Muay Thai stance. And don't get me wrong,
Straight, everything's straight down the pipe.
yeah,
Bing, bing.
he's not a he's a Muay Thai fighter, but he's not like it's not like you're watching Rod Tang out there.
Yeah, where he just walks you down the entire time,
And
just
they
throwing
just
gnarly
so
shit.
fast and
Yeah.
crazy, but he has an incredible stand up, and it's really, really developed, and his kicks are lethal. Those teeps right up the middle, everything is just like you said, really boxing style, and he's not afraid to get taken down because his back game.
That's why I think he's going to be good at taking because everything's so straightforward, and to take him down, he's going to have to. Makachev has to throw 1-2, get close, and then take it down. Mm-hmm. He has to throw. If he goes straight in for a takedown, I think Charles is going to be able to back up, either hit him with a straight or come with a knee or like a front kick to the face. Watch one of those hit, dude.
That and or he just lets him take him down.
Because who's
He's just incredible ground game.
Makachev just fucked up Hooker. Who else has he really beat? That's high level.
His one other decent fight.
He fucked Dan Hooker up though.
Yeah. Yeah. He just fought Bobby Green too, right? No, that was.
No. Wait, was it?
Didn't he fight Bobby Green and subbed him in like less than a round or something? Just took him down.
Pat knows about subs.
Sure. Yeah,
Yeah, you check out
Short
the
King
shorts.
sub, dude.
Either way, his recipe for success has been the same thing. He takes you down quick and he puts him on. Whereas Charles Oliveira really does have the ground game. I think, I could be wrong, I have been many times before, but to potentially submit him, and just that's kind of nullifies that. I still think he's gonna do it. I think he's gonna try it, but my money's on Charles Oliveira.
I'm going Charles. I can't doubt
I'm
him
going
anymore.
Charles all the way.
Even though we got the Khabib prodigy, dude, I think Charles is the
Okay, so
way to go.
move forward. Let's go. Next one.
Some
Aljamain Sterling.
Oh, you already got it on your head. Okay, nice.
Yeah, Aljamain Sterling and TJ Dillashaw.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Al and TJ.
Aljamain
TJ.
finally just came back.
Wait, Aljamain, one word?
Aljamain.
That's
Aljamain, okay.
Yeah, and so
That was like a hyphen.
Nope.
he was the one that won the title off of a illegal knee to the head, where he was on the ground and he got kneed to the head during a title fight, and the other guy had to be
Got
disqualified.
disqualified.
And everybody
Wow,
called it
that
bullshit
sucks.
because everybody thought that Peter Yan was winning that fight, but they had a rematch, and Aljamain beat him, and Aljamain took it to him.
Mm-hmm.
So Aljamain's finally proved himself to be up in the upper echelon because he's always kind of been on the teeter, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Teeter, and now he's there, but TJ's got this. He's got gas. TJ can go for a while, but TJ's also not juicing anymore. So,
Allegedly.
and who did he just fight?
He fought. Oh man.
Because he looks really good too.
He fought Corey Sandhagen.
I think. Oh fuck! I can't believe I'm not remembering.
I think he fought Corey Sandhagen in a 5-round fight.
He looked good too.
Yeah, and Sandhagen's a beast. He's that upper echelon, top 10, top 5. I think top 5 right now. For me, Aljamain's always had the talent.
What are these weight classes?
No, 135.
Yeah.
I think it's bantam.
Bantams. Okay.
Yeah. So,
Mostly boxing.
no. So TJ Dillashaw, I think, went to Cal State Fullerton. Was a wrestler. Incredibly accomplished wrestler.
Really.
Was part of Team Alpha Male, which is like Uriah Faber and
Cody Garbrandt.
Cody No Love.
Yeah.
And a couple other jocks out there, fucking meatheads, and kind of they had
Their whole team's meatheads.
they had a
so.
big
Short,
beef.
stocky guys? Or?
Yeah, kind of just little
Little man syndromes.
Little man
sure.
syndromes. Okay.
all beefing with each
Short,
other.
not short king syndrome, but little man's.
Yeah, different.
It's a
You've
different-
surpassed that.
Anywho, a bunch of extremely gifted and elite wrestlers, and also some boxers in there, and they've all collaborated to really create a quality gym. Well, he was the best of that gym, I would say,
Especially at that
when all
time.
is said and done. And he was the title holder for quite some time, and he got popped for juicing. Usada, who came in and kind of cleaned house, popped a lot of people. I mean, John Jones hit under the ring, man, to get away from him.
He literally hung
So-
out in the ring during practice because they were walking into the facility to test him, and he was hiding from the people to the testers. So he hid underneath the fucking octagon to hide from the testers.
Scooby-Doo shit.
Yeah. Look who I got, Shaggy.
So I think the way it went was,
It'd be hilarious,
Greg can
huh?
correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the way it went is he was stripped of his title and suspended for 2 years, I want to say, and from fighting, which is a long time when you're in your prime.
Yeah.
So he came back right away, got thrown to the wolves with the best of the best, and continued to just show off and show out, and won, and now he's put himself in position to fight again for the title. And so he's come in and fighting Aljamain, and of course Aljamain likes to talk as well, and it's like, oh, he's on the juice, he's on the sauce. But Aljamain faced a little bit of adversity. I think it was his last fight with Piotr Yan, because he looked a little saucy, bro, himself, and he was fucking beefed up from what he normally looks. And these guys are workhorses. They're not, you can't put on too much mass and keep it going. So,
Yeah.
but man, that's gonna be a fun fight. My money's on TJ. I don't really care for either one of those fighters, honestly, but I like TJ's. He's just proven himself time and time again. He rises to the occasion. He's been rocked a bunch of times. He fights through it. I mean, fuck, Cody Garbrandt fought him. Both times he fought him, he had him rocked and hurt and basically out. Dude, he had him out, and the round saved him, and that dude came back and knocked him out. So it's like, he don't quit either. He's got that, the intangibles, and I'd like to see what happens on Saturday with
Who you
that.
got?
I got Dillashaw.
Yeah, I got TJ as well.
Yeah, TJ. So
Do you guys feel any moral quandaries about
Not at all.
Cheering for men who just beat each other senseless
No.
in the octagon. And
Moral quandaries? No.
Yeah, you don't
No.
feel bad
They
about
sign
these
up
guys.
for it. They sign waivers. That's what their job is. They get
It's
paid
art.
to do it.
It's
Yeah.
art. You think it's art?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's martial arts.
Martial arts.
It's like it's the purest form of mono combat and like athleticism and yeah, like one.
They could be all right. I
So-
mean, it's not like they're taking repeated blows to the head.
Man,
I mean,
it
it's
is.
yeah,
some, very rarely.
like they're soccer players or something, you know?
Football, something like that.
Yeah.
Something along the lines of, I mean, what was that kid that I think he passed away in a car crash or something when he was like 16? He was a football player, and
Our school?
No,
Oh, but
no, he went to another
They were
school,
miles.
but he was like a really talented football player, and I think his brain went to UCLA, and they examined it, and he had like, I want to
Crazy
say,
amount of concussions.
I want to say like 70% of his brain was already covered in CTE, and he was
Oh
like
my God.
16
He was
years
16.
old. A large amount. Let's say that. Let's
He's been
do
in
that.
Pop Warner probably a bunch.
Yeah, he's probably played football for his whole life. You know what I mean? And you're constant, even in practice. I mean, that's when you're.
bro, I can't
It's
tell you how many
freaking-
times I've
It's a pissing contest.
Yeah. I remember like my junior year, like hitting in Ari Reich and Shane McComb in practice, and like going heads up like 20 times, 30 times of practice, and it's like after at least seven of those, you get off. Both of us get done hitting, and we're like, holy shit! And like after we're like dizzy, and like, oh, we go back to the huddle, and then like, what is that doing? Like, who knows what the fuck that's doing
That's
or what
concussion.
that is? Like, it. I just remember seeing stars a lot because like, helmet contact when you're running as fast as you can.
You're not talking about Will Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
It's big time.
Stars.
oh yeah.
Smack what the 5 fingers say to the
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't think there's any quandaries amongst myself of watching mixed martial arts. I watch boxing, I watch football. You know, I don't watch those as much as I enjoy to watch mixed martial arts. That's something where I'm like, man, if it's on, I want to see it. I'm like, all right, I'm watching that on this day. Whereas like football these days, if it's on and I happen to catch it, cool. You know what I mean? When it comes to boxing, barely ever.
Yeah.
Very seldom. Like I might watch some highlights here and there on big name fights, but that's arguably one of the worst right there. I mean, that's the name of the game, baby. Just taking repeated
the
blows
argument
there.
I've heard is that kind of like the NFL, because they're trying to attract more viewers, they separate the boxers more so they don't get as many body shots as they would normally get in to kind of tire out their opponent that way, and so they separate them so they're getting more headshots in, so it just equates to more
viewers, yeah.
more
Viewers want to
viewers
see
because
more
it's more
hits,
exciting.
Yeah.
They like it when they're
I can see that.
Yeah, no one wants to see two fighters that they want to see fight just hug each other the
just
whole
hug
time.
each other and getting kidney
Sucks.
punches in.
Yeah.
One fighter, dirty boxing.
We want to see the old Homer Simpson tactic. You know,
Mhm.
see him get the piss beat out of him.
Yes.
No, but I mean, we've witnessed boxing. We've seen people die in the ring. I mean, it happens every year. Literally, it happens every year. You don't hear about it all the time, but it's pretty much every year. There's like 1 to 2 people that die boxing. Whereas MMA, I don't think there's been anybody yet.
Yeah.
Maybe like local organizations or something.
Maybe. I mean, fuck, man. Rey Mysterio killed that dude with the 619, bro.
That was in Mexico.
Yeah, but it was still a fake. It was
True.
wrestling, bro.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Owen Hart too, dude.
Yeah.
Owen Hart was a little different.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah, dude fell. A cable snapped. He fell from the ceiling, but
Same
but for the sake of argument, Owen Hart too.
Yeah.
And Bam Bam Bigelow, even though that was cocaine overdose.
But your argument would be that these are artists, so the aftermath of these endeavors are the same thing as like Da Vinci when he's all like curled over because he's painted the Sistine Chapel for like 30 years and he's
Yeah.
all fucking crippled. It's like that's the price you pay for the art.
Yeah.
It's like if you went to Da Vinci when he was all crippled, be like, well, wouldn't you rather not paint the Sistine Chapel? And be like, fuck off, you cunt.
Fuck off, you cunt!
Yeah, dude, I don't really understand that. I feel like a lot of people would love to be in the position that those athletes are in. Like, it's kind of one of those things that's like sought after in American society. You're like, oh fuck, it's fucking Brett Favre. Oh.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like they kind of all know and they live the life, and yeah, it might not be as short, but man, it's probably fucking a lot of fun. So we're talking, flying high, spending big bucks, and having lots of fun, traveling all the time,
Hookers.
playing a game that you love. I mean, maybe for some of them, yeah, that's what they're into. But
Allegedly.
Yeah.
it's one of those things where it kind of enables you to live the life that you choose to, whatever that may be, because you're financially independent. Like you realistically, I mean, you get look at Russell Wilson, couple $100 million contract, like 100 and something guaranteed,
Sierra.
which was like a dude, right?
No, it's pretty hot.
Wasn't that the one that was like a dude?
Yeah, they thought she had a little nose thing going on, I think.
Is it a nose?
Yeah, I don't know, dude.
Shit, like a meat Adam's apple, right?
It's okay.
Usually, yeah. Not nose. Usually, yeah.
No, I think it was the nose, dude.
Okay.
Sort of like a nose.
Oh, that's the ladies. Oh, that's the
Yeah, that's what that song's about.
So moving forward in the card.
In the card. Yes. We have no more quandaries about watching these meatheads fight.
No.
Let's go.
So let's fucking talk about the next one,
What's the
dude.
next set of meatheads?
Well, as we just talked about, Aljamain Sterling defeated Piotr Jan to gain or to maintain his title. Retain, I should say.
Main.
Piotr Jan is about to scrap it out right before him tonight, or on Saturday. And who is he fighting but Mr. fucking Sean O'Malley? Oh. That is quite a step up in competition for Sean O'Malley.
Sean's never done that before.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising, huh? I think he's got it.
He's long enough to stay away from... Peter
I
wants to
think
get on the
he's-
inside.
I
Peter
think-
wants to stay on
yeah.
the inside, and if he's long enough, and he wears bright enough colors in his hair, he can at least distract him enough to be able to knock him out, you know? The
Yeah.
more colors in your hair, the more you look like Tekashi 6ix9ine,
Yep.
the more badass this man gets.
Or potentially more provoked the Russian fighter gets.
Yeah.
Isn't that like a law of nature? That's why the birds
Peacocks.
fucking peacocked out. Because they're like, why don't fuck with me, bro?
Or I thought that was how they're mating. Or they're like, come fuck with me,
Yeah, it's
bitch.
also come fuck with me.
Yeah.
It's kind of a come fuck.
And that is the male too, because in the bird world, the male is actually the more beautiful and attractive of the two.
Who's not
So
saying
the
that about
female
fucking
peacock.
humans?
Well, I'm just saying, a lot of species it's not that way.
No.
A lot of species, the female is the more attractive version. You know.
Look at those three good-looking dudes right here at the podcast. Tell us
Yeah.
the fucking females are better.
Go ahead, tell us
Beautiful
in your
us.
mind, not in the chat. Don't
Yeah.
tell us that. It's fucking rude.
Yeah, tell us.
I would prefer us if we were all chicks, for sure.
Yeah.
I bet you would.
We would definitely get more views on the podcast.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
We'd be,
Oh, yeah.
we'd be six tits low.
Dude, you could just do that. You could do
Dang,
that.
I'm real low, dude.
600 tits.
600.
And also on the side is a side hustle. We do name generators. So if you're ever thinking of coming up with a podcast, we'll spit you a couple names out.
$5 per name.
Yeah, we even got a graphics guy in the chat that creates stuff for us.
Yeah.
He's
high level.
Yeah, he's high level. He's probably sauced up. So moving forward, Piotr Jan, Sean O'Malley.
It's 11 a.m. card too. Okay, Sean. I think. Fuck.
I think
Sean does it.
I'd love to see Sean win, and this doesn't really bother me because I always pick the wrong fighter, and I always lose these things. But I'm gonna have to go against you. I'm gonna say Piotr Jan by leg kicks.
Ooh, that's a good call. But dude, homeboy was taking Pedro Munoz's leg kicks, and Pedro's a leg kicker. So I mean, Peter's even more of a leg kicker.
Piotr's got way better boxing than Pedro Munoz.
Pedro's got some pretty good boxing.
No,
though.
Pedro Munoz is not on Piotr Jan.
He's just short, but that so
Pedro
Peter.
Munoz got his ass handed to him by Jose Aldo right before that. Jose Aldo, fucking A, dude. Shout out to Jose Aldo. Jose just retired this week, so that's pretty cool.
R.I.P.
Fucking
Short
legend.
King. He's a short king.
He's a short king?
Oh, he's
He's
like
5'8".
4'11" or something like that. Yeah.
You're right.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers. It's a diet
Fought a
coke.
good fight.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. He does the old. Oh, he wasn't. That was Vanderlei. He just goes
Oh, man, there's
before his fights. He just do one of these.
fucking owner of the sickest, most wicked stare down.
Yeah, him and
Him and
fucking
Mirko. fucking
Miracle
shut up.
fucked him up too.
So you got Sean.
I got Sean now, and I usually don't take Sean, but for some reason he's on this hype train. I think he did it well, where he fought a bunch of people that were low level before he did this jump, and now he's finally doing this jump. I think he did it right.
Yeah.
He didn't take these high level fights too early, which he could have easily did because he had a name really earlier, but it could have bit him in the ass because he would have got over his head. So he took a lot of fights. A lot of people criticized him for taking a lot of lower level fights, but it gave him time in the ring, got him more, training under his belt.
Ignore those critics,
100%.
man. Everybody's a fucking critic.
Everybody has something to say
Everybody's
about
got
everything.
something to fucking say. Ignore those chokes.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy just grinded it.
And that's just in life, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a lot of people fucking telling you what you should and shouldn't do. It's like if you just know what's right in your heart, dude.
Put something
follow
out on
it.
YouTube, and it's mostly gonna be people like, "What the fuck is this, bro? You didn't have time to do this." Like,
Yeah,
If
suck-
you believe in
suck our
yourself,
wieners, dude.
and you give it 110%, and you never give up, and you try hard, and you believe in yourself,
Good things gonna happen, brother.
give it 110%.
it's only a matter. It's a matter of time.
100%.
It's only a matter of time. Might be a long time, but it's only a matter of how long. That's it. That's the other thing. Stay consistent, my friends and foes.
That's what we always say here.
So
Six
moving
strong,
forward,
dude. We're
dude,
doing
I
great.
think a couple
Great.
other
Smash.
notable. I'll mention
Smash.
one more fight.
Let's do it.
Oh yeah, those
get on
are
it.
3 bangers, by the way.
Yeah, those are 3 bangers. Those are the 3 top. There's a main card extravaganza. I know Benil Dariush is on the main card. He's
He
right
hasn't
before
lost in a while. Yeah, he's doing
He's incredible.
He's
He
killing
looks like he's like
people, bro.
50 years old, but
Yeah.
at the same time, his body's like it's like that John Bastow thing, where he's like got a great he's ripped up, but he's got like gray hair and shit. Like,
He's got an old man face.
Yeah, well, not in his face. He just got that salt and pepper hair going,
Salt and pepper's here.
I know Sean Brady and Bilal Muhammad are fighting on the preliminary card, the undercard. They're
fight.
like the main fight on that. But the one I wanted to talk about was Volkan Ozdemir
Ooh.
and Nikita Krylov.
Ooh.
And that fool,
Nikita?
yeah, that
And
fool's
Volkan?
bad man, dude.
Yeah,
Nikita,
Just by the names alone, that sounds like a no fight.
that was a scrapper.
It sounds like a scrap.
Yeah,
the 2 Vikings.
yeah,
right?
straight up, they're fucking wicked.
What
bad.
weapons are they using?
Yeah. Are they in the wasteland battle zone or what?
I don't know, but
Nikita is the Morning Star.
Yeah.
I think Nikita's gonna take it. I think
Vulcan's bad though.
Vulcan's a bad man with Jamma, but once he fought, I mean, what was the first one?
The hammer? Didn't he lose the hammer or the?
People dies?
No,
No.
well, he fought recently. To what, Tiago? You're talking about?
Oh
Santos?
he did.
No, he fought Yuri Proscheka, knocked him out
Yeah.
cold, and I felt like somebody else put him away cold. The dude who fought Dominic Reyes. There you go.
Reyes, yeah.
Dominic, old football playing Reyes, dude, and he kind of fell off too. Oh,
He
he's
did. After
just
yeah.
good that last knockout.
And then
was
and
pretty-
I thought he
was pretty
probably he could have made his argument that he beat fucking John Jones.
Oh, he did.
Oh, it was a points decision?
It was
until
a
he gave it to
decision, and
John,
everyone
yeah.
thought Dominic won. Dominic won that fight. Dominic won the fight for sure.
From Hesperia, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in he was in the same CIF wrestling tournament as I was in, but he was in 205 and I was 189.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a tall motherfucker, dude.
Beast.
Like 6'4" or something.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Not the beast.
that's an interesting fight. I got
That
Nikita.
King Beast.
I think he's gonna win. You got Vulcan.
I like Vulcan. I'm just going off Vulcan. I know Nikita's a badass, but he's my boy, dude, so I'm going Vulcan.
Right on. Well, there you go. That's what you got from us.
Yeah, dude. Go make some money off those.
If you were gonna throw any money on any of those fights, what 3 would it be? And then
Okay, I'm staying away from. I feel like the Aljamain fight.
Too dicey.
Yeah.
Too up in the air.
Yeah. I like Sean. I
it's probably a
like
good odds fight right there. You probably get some money if Sean wins and you put him.
Sean Charles. Sean Charles are 2 picks that I like a lot.
Yeah. There you go, dude. P-Bear's picks of the week.
Yeah.
Throw your money on Sean for the long shot, and throw your money on Charles for probably.
Do not sue us if you fucking lose.
Yeah, we got nothing to
My
give
thing
you.
is like I would just do $10 on each one of them to win, and then do $10 on a parlay for both of them. So then if they both win, you get like a bonus, you know.
Nice.
And then if they each single win, then you at least win some money back and get
Yeah.
Once again, not advice that you should take.
Yeah.
but also
Yeah, we have
it's free to give.
We have a friend, his name's the
Do it.
Kidsies. If you want gambling advice or a hotline to call and talk to somebody else who has a problem, we'll give you his phone number.
We'll blast his email in the fucking
Yeah,
description.
he's got plenty of time on his hands.
Yeah, the Kidsies at thekidsies.com.
He also cares about you and former athletes, so,
Yeah.
you know.
Wait,
just-
the whole moral thing about fighting, did that come from Austin in the text message? I
Yeah.
briefly read 3 words, and I put that together. What was he trying to argue?
Oh, that was a silent jab, yeah.
Yeah, it was silent.
Yeah, and I started connecting, so I'm not making a sound
Connected
anymore.
the dots.
It's no big. Some people don't like to watch UFC because they think it's a little too close to the old gladiatorial games.
That's what he fucking said.
And it's not as artistic as more refined games like MLB, NBA,
What, so you
NFL.
fucking uncultured swine.
How dare you,
So,
Yeah.
unless Disney owns it, it's not legitimate, essentially,
I don't
in
miss-
certain people's eyes.
I don't think he called it too close to the gladiatorial games. I think he said it's the closest modern day
Yeah.
sport that we have.
Yeah.
Dude, there's this sport.
But I would beg to differ. What about the guys that dress up as knights in armor and go into...
They're the man.
Yeah.
Dude, there's a sport in Africa. I probably shouldn't say this. I
In the
assumed
whole
it was,
continent of Africa?
I assumed it was Africa.
Okay.
And these guys are on sand, right? And there's just like a white chalk around, kind of like a sumo, but it's like a big circle. And they tape their right arm up, or whatever their main arm are up, and they don't even punch with their left, and they just club each other with this. And they're not wearing headgear or anything, dude. It is wild. And they go until someone fucking goes out.
It is limp.
There's no time.
Oh my
They
God.
go until somebody wins, and it is like barbaric
It's
as
probably over a
fuck.
goat.
Yeah, it's probably over a goat, dude. You're like, dude, this guy's gonna be the spoils of his fucking picture.
That guy's been lifting his coconut
This
weights.
one produces 10 gallons a day.
It's just like, if I was his coach, I'd be like, watch out for the right hand.
Yeah, watch out for that left feint.
Yeah, you see the club?
That overhand right's a fucking bastard.
It kind of remind me of when you used to, on our JV football team, when you had your power man, dude. When you had your cast over your arm, dude.
Oh,
That was
yeah,
sick.
when I broke my hand or whatever.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Kyle Gregory.
Thanks.
Fucking missing your block.
Fucking son of a bitch.
Yeah, Temecula Valley scrimmage right at the beginning of the season.
There weren't any refs watching out for you back then.
No, it wasn't a penalty.
Wasn't a penalty
dude.
then.
It
Didn't
was a
care
straight
about-
missed
didn't
block.
care about
Backer
that
blitz.
boy.
It was just a backer blitz. It was
Fucking
probably
Kyle was a kid. We were fucking running 22 blasts. I remember it like it was yesterday.
The old 2-2.
Look at hit, dude. He tried to knock the ball loose with his helmet, and he just hit my hand. That's,
Yeah,
at the end of the game, it was all swollen.
Like, I wish you hit my ball, or hit its ball, or the ball. It's,
Moving forward.
yeah, but always. Yeah, nice.
So, I know Patty Boy has a little bit of a challenge for us, but I would like to preface that with a real quick
Oh, I know what this is.
champion of valor / dishonorable failure before we get into this.
Okay, let's do
it's
it.
just going to be a real quick
Do
one.
it, dude. I'm gonna open this thing anyways.
The dishonorable failure is a reference to an old episode.
Sorry.
You guys remember G4 TV?
Oh, yeah. Fucking, we were talking about that.
We talked about it on the podcast.
recently with the host that's not the most.
Yeah,
right?
Huh?
you're like, oh, she's not pretty. That's why she's the host. Or she's not funny. That's why she's the host.
Well, no, she was mad because she feels like you shouldn't have to be attractive or good looking or funny or cool or any of the traits that like obviously charisma is involved in.
Yeah.
So she thinks that that's not necessary to be the host of a show.
So you guys remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're talking about Frost. That's okay, right?
Yes, Frost.
Oh, I didn't know.
Frost.
Frost. It sounds like a...
Well, they G4 TV relaunched their YouTube channel 1 year ago, around the same time that the SBD boys did. That's why we covered it.
Mhm.
And they have now canceled. They have shut their doors. G4 TV is done, and the SBD crew has outlasted the fucking G4 skis, champions of valor, dishonorable failures, G4.
Fuck you. Balls.
Outlive, outlove, outlast.
Yeah, Ross.
Yeah. Yeah. Frosker.
Fucking frosted
Wait,
flakes.
yeah, so they just weren't getting enough viewership because they went all woke, and then they had to close down because they had no fucking income coming in.
Because their host sucked.
Yeah.
They had so much overhead, they tried to run a YouTube channel like they would run a TV channel with like a producer and a director and all these actors and all these writers, and they were operating in the fucking red for months. Whereas we all have full-time gigs outside of this shit, producing way better content than they are, and we lasted longer.
Without a doubt.
Without a doubt.
If you see this
No dude
production
to boot it.
Look at this.
No
Look at
dude
this
to boot
production
it.
quality behind us right now.
That's Amish.
This is sick. We have the Nintendo just fucking.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That's the new edition. We brought it back for you guys. We know you sometimes would get bored and drift off into the memory screen right there, just thinking of memories.
Yeah.
And so we brought it back.
Watching Batman fuck up some guys and shit.
Yeah, that might be next week, dude. You
Might be
never
next
know.
week. You never know.
No, man. Sometimes you know, but this time you don't.
We are officially into season 2, and we have officially outlasted G4.
Yep.
So I think that is a
52
fucking...
concludes season 1 and brings on the new birth of season 2.
Yeah.
What tangled webs
Called
are woven.
The Big Bertha.
The Big
Charlotte
Bertha.
dies.
And what better way to kick off season 2 than with a bit of a challenge?
Well,
Let's-
and I challenge. Oh no, seriously. Okay, this is.
No, you go ahead, challenge.
Push-up contest. Let's go!
If you guys remember a couple weeks ago on the episode,
remember.
Daddy Boy was talking about some edibles. Some quite different edibles. We got some crickets on the cast.
Man, so let's
we
see
have
what these are
we
about.
have a chili lime cricket mix. We have a barbecue cricket mix. We have a taco cricket mix.
Can you
And
guys see these?
that one is the chocolate covered crickets, I believe.
Yeah, we got to
Are you guys? Can they see this? Hold on.
I think we should end with chocolate covered cricket because it might our
That's probably going to be the best.
because it might like cleanse the palate.
Yeah, that's.
And this is just some cum that they sent in a bag.
Oh, they sent cricket cum.
that's probably an ice pack to keep your chocolate colored.
Batch S19785, just in case you guys need to refer to that.
Oh, I
at
made
any
that.
point in this time. It's actually nice. You might be able to freeze it, and like if you ever get a black eye, just put some cum on it.
Just put some cold cum on there.
Yeah, it's this cold
moving
cum.
forward.
Okay, boys, we have 4 different testers here.
Billy.
We all have
we
to
gonna
eat
do-
these. Yeah, don't be little bitches.
No,
Come
no, no.
on.
I was gonna say we're gonna eat them all at once. Or
No,
just
no,
spread
we're
it out so
gonna
we can
no,
get
we're
the
all
differences.
we're all gonna pour a little bit in our hands. We're gonna start with this. This was probably the worst one.
I feel like we
Taco
should-
cricket.
I feel
This
like
is
we
supposed
should.
to be like cooked with, I think, right?
No,
We should try the best one first to open us up for like maybe this might be good before we set ourselves.
Is this
up.
like a cooking seasoning, or are we?
No,
just
it's a. I don't know. We're gonna
try
eat
it
it.
out?
Well, let's read it real quick.
Save me.
Adventure meter. Hold on. Look at the
Yeah.
adventure
You'll get
meter.
some-
Let's go with the lowest adventure meter
This
first.
one's. Oh, this one's wild.
Yeah, but all 3 of these are wild, and this.
Yeah,
one-
but wait,
No. I think we should descend to go to a nicer one so we can cleanse our palate with something
Yeah,
that's
because the chocolate's gonna help us.
the chocolate's
wash
gonna
the rest
be
of the shit
wash
away.
it off, dude.
I
Yeah.
got it.
Oh boy. Okay, so there's. Oh, it's a mix because there's seeds and crickets. So there's like little cricket. Those are all cricket.
Oh my fucking god, those are dead crickets.
Yeah, here.
This is disgusting.
Come on, we're all doing it. All the cool.
Bro, these are straight
Oh shit!
crickets.
We got dead
Hold on.
crickets in here. Look at
Get up there. Get up there.
They look like little mealworms. Oh, okay, boys. Cheers.
Are we doing the whole mouthful?
Yeah, throw it back. Don't be a bitch.
Yeah, it
Cheers.
just tastes like nuts, bro.
Yeah, dude, that's nuts.
Just tastes like cricket nuts.
Okay, there's a little bit of a picante. A little taco flavor.
There's really not much different in my mind.
It
It
tastes
kind of
like,
tastes like sunflower, like the kernels,
Mm-hmm. There's actually seeds in there.
and
yeah.
like it's actually not bad.
Not terrible. All right.
No, fuck you, Joe Biden.
Okay, 0 through 10. Let's go taco cricket mix. What do you rate it?
The aftertaste is terrible.
Yeah, it's really.
And on the adventure meter, this is pretty wild.
Yeah, dude, it's not very wild in my opinion.
It's because it has like whole crickets in it. But we're not pussies because we already took our New Year's resolution.
Oh, is that what the gig is? Because they fucking
There's real crickets, and these ones are chocolate covered. So it's
These
like,
ones are chocolate covered, yeah. Like
so they don't look like crickets, but these ones like you
I think
can
they
see
have
they're corpses.
yeah.
yeah,
Shout out to the 3 Cricketers. This is their brand.
oh, dude, it
I
smells like what I used to feed my fucking lizard.
Well, it probably is.
Exactly. Yeah, I used to feed him fucking crickets.
Smells like when I fish for bluegill off the dock.
All right, I'm going with the
It's like a 6 or 7, dude.
yeah
It's like-
overall snack. Like there's a lot of snacks out there to compare it to, so it's very hard.
it just tastes like nuts, like a
what she
sunflower
said.
seed.
6 nuts. 6
Like a
nuts.
sunflower seed with a
Tastes
taco
a
mix.
bit nutty.
with a little bit of extra grainage.
Yeah, the taco. I don't really taste the taco.
You don't?
No.
I get it.
All right, so
Tastes like a Del Taco.
They're
Miles
roasted
packet.
crickets and toasted
this one's.
sunflowers.
Why did we get such aggressive flavors?
Well, that's the three.
We got
that's
taco
the-
and then we got
It
chili.
was a
was a
mix.
pack.
It was a pack. It all came in.
Chili
as a
lime. Okay.
I was gonna say these are all kind of taco.
Yeah, hit me with this shit, dude. Yeah, are crickets like a
Oh my god, dude!
Oh,
You got. I have like 10 crickets in
Bro!
half. What's
These
the
are mostly crickets.
This is mostly crickets.
This is all bad, dude.
All
I
right,
don't like
dude, all right,
this.
barbecue. Here we go.
Ah!
That's a cricket.
These are
Ah.
all crickets. Look at little poopies.
They look like little poop, like rat shit.
Whoa!
Oh, terrible.
Oh, very limey.
Very crickety. Holy shit balls.
Oh, Trav, I think your computer went on sleep.
Oh man, the sleeper.
That was the worst one so far.
Yeah, that was
Oh,
the
yeah,
line
me
was so
too.
overpowering on that one. D-Fly Drew, you're getting your cricket. You're gonna have plenty of crickets to eat.
Yeah.
Woo!
It's like, oh man, I need a shot of tequila with that or something.
Maybe that's what it's in the bottom of the tequilas, you know?
That's still got a little kick to it though.
Yeah, it does. We might have
But
to take a
but
quick intermission
but
after
it-
this
after-
segment so we can just
An
cleanse the
aftertaste
palate.
of cricket shit.
Yeah.
My God.
Did your computer die?
Oh, I don't think it died because it doesn't hold a charge. It has to be plugged in. It's probably in sleep mode.
It sleeped.
We got barbecue's probably. Oh my! There's how many seeds are in there?
Oh my God, that's just crickets.
They forgot to seed us. We're all cricked out here.
See her? I barely know her.
Yeah, dude, I'm a crick, dude. What? How do you throw up the crick sign? Is there a sign for being a crick? I got a
Crick.
yeah,
It would
full-
be what's the crick
I'm a
sign?
crick.
What's the crick sign? It's like a
Seed. I don't
and then
know.
with a
That's
K.
fine.
Creed.
No, that's-
Let's not do
For the
that.
killer,
Yeah.
blood say
Let's,
that.
let's,
shit.
yeah, let's not do that.
I'm not
Let's
gonna
just-
do that. Peace, guys. We're here
Peace.
for peace and for I don't know about
And
eating
togetherness,
crickets.
dude. But not with you
Those
guys.
are
We haven't
crickets.
decided about eating crickets yet. Oh my
You're all
God.
crick.
Yeah, you don't
I
want
gotta
to
get
fuck
this
with
one.
us, though. Do we eat insects?
Yeah, give it right up to that camera, dude.
Dude,
Get the
this
crick right in it,
Brutal.
dude.
This is a terrible idea.
Come, get a little
dog.
close. Yeah.
Brutal.
Brutes.
Also, I want to see what the delay is on this.
Just for the record, real quick.
Oh,
You're checking.
We
For the
are.
record, real quick.
Yes.
We talked about not doing this type of thing, and we were all in perfect agreement. And now it seems
This
like
one's not out of the hand. This is meant to be eaten, though. At least we're not eating, like, you know, like fucking dirt off the ground or, like, stuff that's not supposed to be eaten.
Yeah, that's true. We're eating things that.
Oh, it looks good.
Yeah,
So look at your hand. Yeah, see, dude, the camera looks fucking good, bro.
Yeah, dude. you
Honestly,
see the
that's
hairs
not
on
bad.
the arm.
I like see how it focuses in the background. We're blurry. It's like it's really good, dude.
I want our viewers to think about resting their balls there.
Yeah. All right, cheers, boys. I'm
Cheers.
cricked. Let's get cricked.
Those are fucking crickets.
Wow, it's like sweet.
That's worse than the other one.
You get a lot of the cricket. There's not much barbecue to that.
Okay, cricket.
Mostly cricket.
Fuck.
That one's bad.
That
yeah,
one
that
was
is
worse
bad.
than the lime.
Told you.
There's no nuts in it either.
Yeah, we got no nut. We're all crick.
Glad
We
we're
need-
finishing with the chocolate.
Yeah, that was a good call with the chocolate.
Woo! Dude,
Oh,
fuck
these
the
are-
New World Order. I'm
these are
not
kinda
eating
nice.
the bugs.
Yeah.
I'm not living in the pod. I'm not
Don't
driving
eat
the
that.
electric car.
Yeah. Yeah, they put this nice air freshener in the
All
bag.
right, motherfucker.
I feel like there's a dozen crickets in this.
Yeah, I don't even
These
like
are
the looks of
chocolates.
these.
These are fine, dude. They're just chocolates, dude. The,
That tastes like a Dove chocolate.
got an undertone of.
It's like an earthiness. The dirt, earthy.
Oh shit! We ate all the chocolate ones for D-Flash.
Here, we can save them. I got the flavor.
This is a dark chocolate, so that's nice.
Yeah, it's dark chocolate, which is very powerful.
Ooh, the aftertaste is really good with the chocolate.
Yeah, it tastes like chocolate. I mean, chocolate's good, dude.
Yeah.
They could have just made chocolates. Like,
No.
the fuck? How much protein is that providing? Like, if I ate 25 packs of those, how much protein do I get, Pat? Does it say
Oh,
on
yeah, for sure. That's one
No,
of their
the
things.
chocolate one, yeah.
Oh, okay. So serving size, one bag.
Okay, that's good.
2 grams.
No, okay, hold on. I like that their serving size is an entire bag. I hate when you get something that's more of like, I mean, obviously this isn't everybody's cup of tea.
Only 9 grams of sugar
I
and
hate-
all that chocolate.
That's what I'm saying. I hate when you get
Not
It's the
bad.
crickets.
I hate when you get like a bag of something that you enjoy, like a snack, and they're like, oh, the serving size is like fucking 3 gummy worms. And you're like, what the fuck, dude? Like, I'm not gonna eat 3 gummy worms.
2 big Newtons.
Yeah, dude.
I'm about to sleep.
So, like, when they give you something like that, they're like, oh, it's the whole bag? Okay. But that whole bag is 2 grams of protein?
And 9 grams of sugar.
So if you eat 20 bags of chocolates,
and that's 180 grams of sugar.
40 grams of protein. It's not really, like, it doesn't really make sense.
Or not 180 grams. Why am I stupid?
Yeah, I don't know what that is. But, you know what I mean? I don't know. What do you guys weigh in? Weigh in the chat. I feel like we should take a brief intermission. I grab some waters.
Yeah, that'd be good.
The @real Greg Hill says this pod needs more food challenges. I guess the people are loving it, dude. They're just fucking.
Yeah, they just want to watch us eat fucking bugs. Get sick, dude.
You heard it here first, dude.
Oh, dude! Look at that short king leg.
Six Balls Deep will be back in just 1 minute. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Six Balls Deep.
Hello.
I know you were talking about Muay Thai. Are you familiar with the Wing Chun?
Are you fucking familiar with the Wing Cho?
I don't know who Wing Chun is.
It's a restaurant. it's Korean barbecue.
Nice.
It's straight fire.
Wing Chun. They kind of do like a Muay Thai thing, but it's all about elbows in, and their trick is windmill punches. So
That's
it's
like-
all about like self-defense in the street, because you don't want to break your fucking hand, you know.
Yeah, I get that.
So it's about like a really quick succession of straight punches, and you just like do windmill punches over your fucking just like that.
Really? That seems incredibly ineffective.
Yeah, or anybody in the
But it's
UFC
just,
do.
but you just throw it like for a few jabs, so you're like, bah, bah. Then you like use it as something, but it's all about being quick. You can jam like 100 punches and
It's kind of like martial law from Tekken Han did that kind of shit.
Like, look at that.
Yeah, I
Look
get
at
it.
that. Look at that.
It's kind of a cool. It
He's
looks
quick,
cool
look at
when
him.
it's executed, but it's not really like a feasible.
like
You gotta
Ryan Garcia.
understand.
Count it. What's it count?
7 million.
They're not the most powerful blows, but if you want to like,
Clearly, yeah.
whoa,
Yeah, whoa.
kind of confused.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just confuse them and be like, "Oh, am I in a fight or
Is this a
like,
fight, or is-
am I relaxed? Like, what is going
This
on?"
blow dryer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. It looks cool. I don't know how effective. Probably highly effective, but I feel like there might be a reason nobody like successful uses it. Like, can you name somebody who uses that fight style?
Ip Man, the trainer of Bruce Lee.
Right.
It, man?
Ip Man.
Ip man. IP man.
Ip Man.
They
Ip Man.
made Ip in the number 2.
Mm-hmm. Ip Man
It
2.
was a movie.
You ever saw Ip Man?
No.
Also known as Donnie Yen.
Why would you put the comeback on your face?
That's what I
Get
do
your
when
cum bag off my side of
when
the
I have
table.
when I have a hard time. I just put my comeback right there.
It's part of that classic argument of, kung fu. Half of those moves are like grab their balls and gouge their eye out. It's not like a mixed
Pretty
martial
effective
art.
if it
It's
was
effective
legal.
if it was legal, but
Yeah. Is that what Kung Fu's about? Ball grabbing and eye gouging?
one of them you grab like that and then you go
With the ball.
That-
to rip the balls off. So you go
No.
yeah.
No.
That's pretty
Is
amazing.
that what kung fu means? Is the absence of testicles?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Spanish for the absence of testicles.
It's like later balls.
It's like Santiago. Wo's
Adios,
vagina.
Yeah.
huevos.
Welcome to the cast, folks.
That's Chinese.
Yeah.
The most authoritative source on martial arts
And news.
And crickets.
Yeah.
And all things good.
Uh-oh. Grill Greg Hill, IP
Almost
Man,
good.
maybe one of the best fighting movies ever.
Yeah, fighting movies are hard to do. It's really difficult. Like, I mean, Cinderella Man was okay. Obviously, a lot of people think Rocky was good.
Does it sound like you thought it was good?
It's okay. Like, the fighting aspect was not necessarily believable. The movie, it's like a classic.
It's not about the
whatever.
fighting. It's about like the
The
perseverance.
message, like,
and the
yeah,
message.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
the message in the movie is good, but the fighting, it's not really about the. It's like you said.
Running stairs.
Yeah.
Got a statue.
Fuck, I was way off.
We did exactly what I was
They made a fucking statue
Got
to a
statue.
fictional character.
Yeah, dude, I love Bill Burr when he goes off on Philadelphia.
Yeah, I feel
That's all.
pretty good.
Fuck you fucking cheesesteaks.
Yeah, he's all that fuck your stupid bell. He's all fuck Ben Franklin. He's all he
Yeah.
went off. He's all city of brotherly love my
My
ass.
ass. You bunch of fucking twats.
Yeah, Bill Burr's pretty hard. to
Dude, what a
Oh,
great
yeah.
fucking
Like
rant.
Mm-hmm.
The Creed movies have been good.
Yeah,
seen
haven't
it.
seen him. Haven't seen him.
Yeah.
That's,
Stallone's a pretty decent director, and I think he directed all those.
He did a lot of directing in his own movies though too.
He
like
directed the
way-
first Rocky.
Yeah, like
And I don't
a lot of
doubt that the
acting
movies
he's
themselves
made.
are good. I'm just particularly curious about the fighting style. But I know he did a lot of boxing in preparation for those movies. And I did, even though I haven't seen them, the one thing I did hear about them is that his boxing is actually pretty good.
His boxing?
Yeah, the actor. I can't think of his name.
Michael B.
Apollo
Johnson.
Creed,
There
Michael
you
B.
go.
John,
There you go.
Michael B. Jordan.
B. Jordan.
Michael B.
Yeah.
Michael B.
Look, those two mix him up with Lyndon B. Johnson.
Michael B. J.
Lyndon B. Jordan, bro.
Yeah. The second black president.
In a wheelchair.
Creed.
Lyndon B. Trippin'.
It's pretty. Yeah.
Since our wheel, I keep forgetting what my phone is. Since our wheel is,
It's in the works.
it's in the works.
It's in the works.
Yeah,
Right now,
it's in the
housing,
shop.
It's housing our new avatars. Or we go ahead.
Short King.
Oh yeah.
We got Macho Man.
Oh yeah.
The Macho King.
So we got
Is his hair brown on that? Is it always like that? Oh, here I am. You don't give it to me, huh? Here it is.
and
I'm
we
not
got
bald right now.
the Taker over there. He's actually wearing relatively the same getup right here.
Taker's the shit, bro.
I
Look at
had a
that
good
tail,
time.
dude.
Look
He's
at this.
rocking like a Chinese
Got
man
double belts,
ponytail.
dude.
Oh yeah, well he was fucking.
That's like a
publishing.
kung fu master Chinese man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like Seagal.
He does have a Seagal kind of look.
Who
Yeah.
is this?
It's
I mean,
Taker.
Oh yeah, it's Taker. It does look
It's
like
Taker with his
Seagal. Is it not
bandana.
Yeah, it does look like Seagal.
Seagal? He wasn't just like 900 pounds.
Yeah, well, if he wasn't like
If his face just went down
7th degree
all the
black
way.
belt, it's clearly that.
There's, what is the 7th degree mean?
What?
How do you?
It's
This means you get another black belt. Is it like fucking Call of Duty when you start over again? You know what was that called?
what is
Yeah,
the
it's a
first
prestige.
degree?
Prestige? Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the 3rd degree? You know, what is it? What does
Yeah.
it all mean? Like, oh, what are we talking about? Burns. How many degrees of?
Well, that has to do with the layers of skin. So Pat's point is, how many layers are there to fucking karate?
Yeah.
It's not karate, bro, and that's probably why you guys are confused.
What are you talking
bullshit.
about?
So
Oh,
he's an Aikido master.
Aikido.
You guys saw that?
That's
I saw
right.
that
The
Aikido
wave.
gym.
The wave.
I got the
fucking gym.
Aikido gym, and their fucking logo was a goddamn wave, dude. I was
That
in
was,
Santa Cruz.
that was hilarious.
It was
Keep
a
it up,
wave.
dude. Keep
I love
it
that clip.
up,
You guys
bro.
are like, I was like, not a fucking wave, like a.
Did I ever tell you my story about my friend who took Aikido?
No, but it sounds funny already.
He played violin, and he's like,
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
that
fucking,
proves it.
I'm gonna go take Aikido. And then he goes and spars with this guy in Aikido class, and the guy like fucking breaks his hand, and he can't play violin anymore.
In Aikido? That's like
Yeah,
a real
because it's
story
all
that's-
about a
that's your
fuck-
friend?
Yeah, a guy I work with, but it's all about like wrist throws and shit. And this guy like twisted his wrist in the wrong way and fucked up all of his carpals. And the
Is
guy-
that he literally can't play.
he's
violin?
like I'm gonna have to learn guitar now because I can't do the fucking like.
Are you fucking serious?
That's how brutal Aikido is, dude.
That's
On
yeah.
the
See,
practitioners.
that's, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty badass, dude. Right there. I don't know what else you could say to even kind of debate the.
If you want to destroy your body,
badassness.
go to an Aikido gym because an opponent might just.
Well, that's what
ruin
fighting's
your
all
career.
about, dude.
That's what fighting is all
Yeah,
about.
he shouldn't have been in the gym if he wants to be a true violin guy, right?
What do they call it? A violinist?
Villainist.
Villainist.
A villainist?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
A villain.
pianist? Yeah.
Pianist.
Yeah, so...
He was
Yeah.
pissed.
Pissed.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, that brings us to our next segment, which is who could Patrick beat in a fight?
Dude, do we have one?
Yeah,
pianist?
so
Alright, let's go.
if it's between, let me ask you this: we're gonna kind of reinvent the segment just a little bit for this one time.
Remind the people at home. What is
so,
this segment?
so this segment is specifically about who Patrick Bishop could potentially, what celebrity or well-known figure he could fight in,
Or wild animal?
Would he win? Or wild animal?
Really anything. Or fictional
So-
creature, aliens, anything really.
So it's between this time. I want you to pick between the three. Who would you fight?
who would I want?
if you
Who would I
could.
have the
Yeah,
best?
pick.
So if you had to pick between Michael B. Jordan,
Okay.
Prime Rocky,
Michael B. Jordan is.
the dude who
Oh,
played
we're just talking.
Creed.
Yeah, okay.
He's
Yeah.
trained-
Rocky.
he's
Okay,
been trained
Rocky.
boxing.
Michael B.
If
Jordan.
you- Prime Rocky
Which is probably like Rocky 4 when he was definitely roiding.
when he was fucking jacked, or a rabid Wolverine.
Not Wolverine.
Okay, well there you go, dude. So
Sling,
now you
that's
gotta
definitely-
fucking get thrown to the wolves. If you don't want to fight the Wolverine, you're getting thrown to the wolves, dude.
Bro, I'm going Lyndon B. Johnson, Jordan.
Dude,
All right. So next question: can you beat him?
Yeah.
Easy. And what's your method of attack?
He's like 6'2". He's probably got like a 70-inch reach.
At least, dude. 6'2". You gotta think like Chuck Liddell had like 77,
That means all I gotta do
78.
is get past 2 or 3 punches.
Yeah.
Bud.
Most people that are 6 foot and above have anywhere from like 73 to 75, 76 inch
Yeah.
reaches.
Yeah, he plays a lot of UFC. He knows this.
Yeah,
Okay.
dude.
Alright.
Gets all
the
this
re- but just like college and high school football, the mixed martial arts world is known for fudging the stats a little bit. I've seen this like firsthand, where they're like, both these fighters are 6 foot fucking 2,
I'm pretty
and they're
sure
clearly like,
my profile was like 6'1", 170. It's like, no.
no.
In the book.
In the
Yeah.
book, no.
In your
I don't think
bra.
I'm
Pretty sure they put
book.
me 5'11", like 230, and I was like actually 5'8", 230.
Yeah, they had me listed as some astronomical size. And I was like 6'3" or 6'4". I didn't even fucking, not even come close. Still, though, I'm like a grown ass
Michael
man.
Moore.
That guy sounds like he's gonna get drafted.
Yeah.
That guy sounds
Do
talented.
you
I don't
see
even
that
know what he looks
specimen
like.
on paper?
Yeah, dude. No, he don't look like that.
So yeah,
good
Jordan's getting smacked.
Jordan.
Getting
Deal, dude.
smacked.
No
All right.
chance.
So I'll get him on the cast next week, and then we'll go over that.
I mean, Stallone. I just Rambo.
It always the question for me is always, what's the rules? Is this a no holds barred? Is this a cage match? Is
Regardless,
this-
Wolverine's not happening. That was not.
but like Michael B. Jordan, like is Pat? Can he do wrestling or is it straight up boxing? Is it?
even if it was just straight up boxing.
What if it's a
still go right.
docile Wolverine instead of a rabid one?
Oh, I thought you meant like the X-Men.
No,
You're talking
an
about
animal.
the animal. It's
I'm
like
talking
a
about
badger.
with two
Wait,
people,
fuck
one
that
animal.
too. A house cat, if it wanted to fuck you up, would.
Yeah.
Good.
You
it
think?
could.
One
yeah.
swift
A,
click.
a psycho wild house cat would fuck you up if it wanted to.
How many house cats could you take?
That want to fuck me up, or
Yes.
a docile?
Yeah,
cat?
dude, they're gonna
If
get
you're in a
aggressive.
cage, how many house cats do you think you can realistically?
No
take?
more than 3.
No more than three.
Really?
3 would fucking rip you to pieces if they.
I feel like
Yeah,
I'd
but you
grab
have to
two
connect
and
one
beat
time.
the
They're
other one
so
with it.
fragile. They're so fragile.
I would
Yeah,
grab
but-
two by the tail and beat the third one. With
Yeah, you want to get to its
Exactly,
tail.
dude. PETA,
Those
you
things
getting this?
fucking are quick enough to like
I
jump
got
out. Have you ever seen those cats like jump away from snakes that try to bite them and shit? The cats are fucking quick. They would.
Bro, they're in a
rip you,
cage
dog.
with a fucking animal, bro, and I'm the animal, and it's
Yeah.
not going down.
We're
like
just
that.
as fast.
The key is
I'm incredibly fast.
if these cats are really like their mentality, their only thing is I want to fuck you up.
Mhm.
Their 3 cats are gonna fuck you up,
Bro, you want to see my
They're
left
gonna-
hook?
You're
Do
gonna
they
see
know
it?
each other?
Do you
You're
want to see it
gonna-
again? Yeah, that's how fast it is.
Bro, I'm telling you, they'll fuck you up. I think 3 cats would fuck me up.
Yeah, maybe.
2, I think if I was able to jump into and punt one of them,
Mm-hmm.
get it out of the way real quick, and then I had to go
If he
through
wasn't
2.
looking,
Yeah. No.
had
Yeah.
no idea what was going on. It was just a normal cat. It's not part of the melee.
Yeah, dude, cats, their bones are so light. They're very lightweight creatures. So yeah, their scratches are very sharp, but they're not much power behind it.
But there's a bunch of them.
But 3 is not that much. Like they're
That's
scratching
6.
you up.
If they're
Six
scratching
different
you,
claws.
if they're scratching you, they're in range, bro.
They're in range.
And they're so quick to get in range, they all just jumped at you at the same time.
You gotta just. Well, that's on you. That's on you. So
That's
what you're
true.
saying is you're not equipped.
You don't have
and
good
you don't have the
fucking
mind
defense.
control
Not for
to
a cat,
target
bro.
one. So 3 makes you fold. I feel like, and I don't even participate in this. I wouldn't say that I could be Michael B. Jordan in a fight. That's just, But as far as house cats are concerned, I'd probably take on like 8.
8 house cats
and
would
also,
ruin you, dude.
I would beat Michael Jordan's ass. Dude.
yeah, yo, I just reacted my statement.
I'd wear Adidas and I'd beat my.
I wasn't saying that before. I wasn't saying that before, but I'm saying that now.
And every punch I hit him with, I'd grow a bump on the back of my skin like he did in that Black Panther movie.
Is that the same guy?
Yeah.
I don't want to fight
Okay.
that.
Typically, degrees just signify the amount of time one has had the black belt.
Yeah. So just time. So you just get a black belt and then sit on your ass and become, and 20 years become a fucking.
7th.
Or do you lose a black belt if you're not constantly training? I don't know the fucking laws.
You probably have
or
to get
rules.
challenged every once in a while.
Dude, and that's why he's 7th degree,
I don't think
because he's
so.
been challenged. He's challenged everybody.
Dave Mustaine's a black
except
belt,
him.
bro.
Who?
Dave Mustaine's
But probably
a
not
black belt.
7th
Who's that?
degree.
Dude, lead singer for Megadeth.
Have you heard the new album?
Sounds pretty
No.
like he should be.
Shreds.
Yeah.
Yep. Shreds.
Listen to
The
it.
sick, the dying, and the dead, bro.
Dude.
But he's-
Highly recommend
Megadeth?
Listen to it. Oh, yeah.
Megadeth, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, this guy, he had to have surgery on his hand, on his arm, so he had to relearn how to play guitar.
Who?
Dave Mustaine.
Really?
He had to have surgery on his neck because he headbanged so hard that his fucking head wouldn't hold itself up, so he has fucking like pins in his neck to hold his
That's
head up.
metal as fuck.
That's the
And he had
most
throat
metal-
cancer.
That sounds like a rumor that like no, that's not, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that sounds
yeah.
like Marilyn Manson got rid
sucked his dick,
sucked
yeah.
his own tiny little dick.
And then he got throat cancer and still sings. So, metal as fuck.
Yeah.
It sounds pretty metal. I don't believe it, but it sounds pretty metal.
What's Greg Hill saying?
He's talking about his scratches will be superficial but loaded with bacteria. I think your biggest issue would be trying to catch them. No, Greg, that's the whole thing is that they want to fuck you up, so they're coming
They're
after you.
fast.
Yeah,
I think
bro.
Pat's going with like the argument that you're so fast that you're not gonna be able to wrangle.
Will you grab?
You don't have to.
Even
One
if you
shot.
had one cat that was pissed off, think about trying to pick that cat up. It's gonna fucking go.
I don't
Dude,
have to
you pick it up,
up.
you fucking break its neck.
It sucks for a
they're
second, dude. They're fucking meek, weak creatures,
I-
dude. And I'm the captain.
You know
of
what I would
this
do? I
shit.
would get on my belly and wait for it to get on my shoulder or something. Then I would
Sure.
roll. I would roll into it and then just suffocate it and then get on top of it and just squeeze and crush it.
Like the fucking mountain.
I would just grab it.
You just grab it.
You just hear a.
So PETA,
One of the coolest things I've ever seen was an African bushman. They're a tribe in Africa. This guy walks up to like their equivalent of a rattlesnake, and it's all up. It's like he just walks up to it, kind of reaches around its head, grabs its tail, and just goes whap, whips its head down, and fucking knocks it out, and then just throws it over your shoulder and keeps fucking walking.
It's so bad.
That's what a human is capable of, dude.
Yeah.
A fucking rattlesnake is faster than a cat, and he can just grab up and be like, whap, you're done.
100%
Dinner.
faster than a cat. And
Yeah, but
quicker.
it's not as smart as a cat. I don't think cats are fucking smarter.
Yeah. Fucking snakes are pretty
Rattlesnake.
fucking
Yeah, right. You
intelligent
just fucking play a
reptiles,
flute, bro, and the snake.
That's true. That's true. It can lose to a flute.
It's a
loses
sound,
to a
bro.
sound.
You ever got your ass
What's
kicked by a
the sign?
sound?
What's the sign? Have you ever listened to the new Megadeth album?
My one weakness.
Yeah, just get home. You're like, fuck, dude. Why are you so beat up right now, dude? You ever heard a sound? Fucked me up.
You ever heard
Flute
of
came on the
flute?
radio on the way home.
Yeah,
Fucking paralyzed.
440 hertz?
Yeah.
Bro, that shit wrecked me.
What's the science behind that, Andy?
What's that?
What's the science behind the snakes and the
The
flute?
snakes?
The flute?
Okay.
Wavelength shit, dude.
So, this is actually kind of gets into conspiracy land a
Let's
little
get it,
bit.
dude.
Right, I like it. I like it, dude.
You guys
Let's
know
talk
about
my
the
snake
lizard
conspiracies.
person conspiracy, right? That there's
yeah,
a
there's
secret.
people, there's reptiles that are
Yes.
walking the earth in
Reptilians.
human skin. I believe in it.
Yeah?
They're called Yakuza.
That's,
That's the Japanese
game.
crime.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, reptiles. You ever seen one of those guys that look like fucking?
What does that mean?
YouTube, keep us on here, please.
Yeah, what? It's not racist. I'm saying is they have like tattoos and they all like the green
the
shit.
Yakuza
like,
tattoos,
yeah,
because
yeah.
lots of dragons,
Yeah, yeah.
motifs. Okay, I get
Okay,
you.
yeah, you saved yourself there. That
Good
was-
save.
Yeah, nice.
Wink!
There's a lot of
a lot of theories out there.
theories
lot of
and
things.
supposed video evidence, but I mean, let's all be realistic.
Videos. How is evidence a video anymore? You can catch me stealing and I'll fucking say it's not me, dude.
That shit was digital.
Yeah, that shit was like your statement was jumbled up, like the words didn't make sense.
Sometimes it does that.
Yeah,
I'm it.
it does what it says.
Yeah, it puts the lotion on the skin.
Yeah, the video evidence, it's relatively superficial at this point because obviously they can be altered and doctored.
Deep fake.
Yeah.
6 balls deep fake.
So, the legend is that there is a group of people that run the world, and they're actually all lizard people. Now, I actually do believe this to be true, but it is not as literal as people make it out to be. It is kind of literal, but it's more metaphorical, is that if you look at the human brain has grown out over time. So the farther out of the brain you get, the newer it is. And so the deeper you go into the brain, the older it is. Because...
Baby memories are in the middle of your brain.
No, like ancient memories. Like we started off as cells, and then we grew into plants, and then we grew into basic vertebrates. And a basic vertebrate, their brainstem, like a snake's brainstem, looks exactly like the human brainstem. It's the same exact thing. The snake brainstem is just, the human brain grew out of the snake brainstem. So if you go all the way down to the root of the human brain,
snakes.
it's a snake brain. It's a serpent, fight or flight, attack, strike, no empathy, no caring for what other people feel or need. And so the type of person who will succeed is the person who has less empathy. Because this is a zero-sum game. So let's say we're all actors, we're all going for the same role. I know that you got kids. You probably need the money more than me. I might let you have the role.
Yeah.
Unless I was more of a snake lizard brain person where I'd be like, fuck that, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get that shit.
Or
I
if
don't
you're
give a fuck
full
about his
fucking-
kids.
Or if you're full fucking solid snake, dude, then you're like, oh yeah, I'll let you get the role. And then I turn around and you're like,
Yeah.
And then I say some shit
fuck,
behind your
bro,
back.
there's no way you're getting that role now, dude.
Say some shit behind your back.
And yeah, you fucking let you bleed out.
So that's the serpent
quick.
brain mentality, is the very non-empathy, just hyper, like, target, seek it, buy it, consume it. And that's kind of the
I kinda
mentality
like
of
that
a
theory.
lot of the elites. Like the 1%er people have a lizard brain mentality. Most of their energy is not focused in the empathy portions or like doing good for the realm. They're like, how can I get mine for me and mine?
Yeah. I get it. I like that.
They're
I
lizard
like
people.
that. I like that that theory. I'm with it, bro. That's my new theory. I'll adopt that. That's what I think. So if you guys ask me what I think that.
But it's such a basic brain function that it can also be affected by sound, I think.
Ooh,
That's
I don't
why,
like it
because
anymore.
they're so simple. Like you can.
So
like
that's
we
why
talked
they're
about with
easily
hers.
controlled by MK Ultra.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they're breeding people for that or what.
I mean, you tell me,
And
you
kill the prime rib of Malaysia.
you put Madonna on, I'm gonna start dancing. So it's kind of like a snake.
Fuck yeah, dude. I have a snake.
And imagine if those people were in charge of the record industry and they could create music that would turn us into the snakes that dance at the flute.
There you're doing that. It's called mumble rap.
It's called What was that song?
No.
My lifestyle.
Yeah, but
All you need is a hook. Ladies!
yeah, you say, yeah.
Ladies! Fellas!
Oh shit.
My lifestyle.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I don't know what we're talking about. That's a great song. I was in the clubs forever, dude. Is that Fetty Wap, dude? I think that's who it was, dude.
No, it was a Young Money guy. What's his name?
Fetty Wap?
Young Thug. He's the gay dude, right?
No, that's Lil Nas
You're
X.
Lil Nas X.
No, that's also a gay dude.
That's
Young
the-
Thug's
that's
a
the
gay
tranny
dude.
gay, yeah.
No, there was
How
like
many
somebody.
gay dude rappers are there
There's
now?
a lot
They're
of
all
gay
gay. They're all
rappers now,
dude.
dude.
I heard there's a lot of closet gay rappers. Like there was some rapper that came out and was like, "Hey, there's a bunch of gays in the rap industry, and nobody knows about it." And and then some rapper invited him over to his house, and there was like no chicks over there, and then he was like, "Well, this is weird, dude." And then he left, and it was some weird stuff. I forgot who it was, but he was
Justin Bieber.
he was trying to expose the whole rap game for wanting to suck dick.
What gave it away? All the shoes.
That escalated. Really
Here's my closet
What
of
else do you
shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a walk-in closet, and I hold my fur coat
Well, good
and my
for them.
shoes and all my jewelry.
Yeah, good for them. Shoes and jewelry are cool, whatever. The only two that I've heard about.
Married
Pretty sure
guy.
Young Thug has some kind of beef going on with another rapper because of remarks about being gay. So that's why I read that. On
No, you got to be careful about who you call out.
Yeah. So I mean, obviously, common courtesy goes a long way. It doesn't go nearly as far as it used to.
Yeah.
So you gotta really be careful.
Yeah.
Especially if you're gay.
Which is why I'm reiterating that you gotta be careful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
moving forward.
No offense to gay people. I might be gay. Who knows? I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let's talk about CTE again. No.
I think we've been talking about CTE this whole podcast.
Yeah, dude.
Good times, dude. Well, do we want to do a quick 6 picks? I know the wheel's down.
Uh-huh.
But we could still send it, dude. We could do the old-fashioned 6
We can
picks.
send the pics.
So,
Let's do it.
what are your thoughts, man?
Which one should we do?
I feel like there's a marketing around 6 picks and dick pics. Cause 6 dick pics. No.
What's the far right one say?
Meats.
Cars.
Oh, let's do that. Meats.
Meats. Yeah. I knew you were gonna land on meats.
Short king. A lot of the ladies say short king's their favorite type of meat.
I've never heard anyone say that.
I'm right here.
Yeah, we know.
All right.
Meats.
Trav.
So,
you picked the category. You start us off.
yeah, so
Pick
let's...
6. Favorite meat. This
Cold
is
or hot?
This is just random cuts. This is
Any
random
meat.
styles. This is just favorite, off the top, favorite meats.
Favorite meats. I like venison. So when you're young in the state of California, I don't know
Especially
if this
the
is
youngest
something-
hunter in the state of California.
Exactly.
Yeah.
When you're young in the state of California,
That was the wrong.
that was awesome, dude.
Kinda
I
sick,
like
though.
that, dude. Send that one back, dude.
Yeah!
Yeah, give me a rundown.
You should have that ready. You should have the yeah ready for someone. Someone says something sick, you just go, yeah! Alright, yeah, sorry. Youngest hunter, dopest guy on the block, California, we're here.
In the state of California, as a youth hunter, you are eligible for an either sex tag when it comes to
That
Okay.
sounds like pedophilia.
deer.
Okay.
That's not pedophilia.
No,
Young
it's
kids
called a
or
That
sex
has
sex
tag.
nothing
I
to
don't
do
wanna
when
hear
you're a youth hunter. You get either
Well,
sex
if you're
tag.
hunting,
If anything, it would be
sex
like.
tags. I'm just saying it's kind of sketchy.
If
Right?
you rearrange it.
Anyways, for the record, most species have sexes, and that's either male or female, and sometimes it's a bit ambiguous. But for the sake of the story, in the state of California, I don't know if it's exactly the same way as it used to be, but you were eligible for an either sex tag, and when you're a youth, so you could obtain a license for a doe, and if you were able to shoot a doe legally, venison is deer, so doe meat is much more tender than buck meat.
Because there are more muscles.
Well, yeah. I don't know all the reasons, honestly.
Because they're men.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've been deer hunting, and yeah, I don't really get the opportunity to shoot a doe. And I think there's certain states where you could shoot either or.
It probably has to do, honestly, with this testosterone.
Yeah,
More
I would think it. I
testosterone you
think
have,
it has. Yeah, you got that more
dense
kind of
muscle fiber. Basically.
exactly that tougher, stiffer meat, more manly. You know, more grizzly.
Tube steak.
More grizzled. Yeah. So the best cut of venison is the backstrap. And that's right along the spine. And so if you have the chance to shoot a doe and harvest the backstrap off it, motherfucker, do that shit and eat it and savor it. It's like the filet mignon.
The Mignon.
Yeah, the Mignon of the fucking of the Doskies.
Yeah, I've heard a lot. I've only had venison jerky, but I've heard a lot of good things about the meat.
Yeah, how was it?
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
Jerky, any kind of jerky is good if it's made right and it's not bought in a gas station.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
Oh, salty meat. Patty boy.
I'm
what
going
you
with
got?
the nice brisket.
Brisket.
I like that.
Because so there's a couple briskets that I really like, and one comes in a beef jerky form, and beef jerky to me I don't like very much when it's too hard, but the brisket jerky is like soft and tender because it's super fatty, and it's like, dude, I'll put down like a whole bag in a $16 bag in a sitting easily. It is so good. But then also when I go to Korean barbecue, and you have the barbecue in front of you, and they bring the meats fresh. The brisket's always thinly sliced, and it's like almost frozen still. You throw it on there, and then it cooks up, and there's these little like chili sauces you dip them in. Oh,
Wow.
it's so fucking good. And then obviously 3, you go to Texas and get like Texas brisket barbecue.
Yeah.
That shit's so tender. It just melts in your mouth, dude.
Different
So,
types.
yeah.
Different strokes for different folks.
And it's
too.
all the same cut, same meat, but then they just prep it differently, and it's just like that is probably one of my favorite cuts. For sure.
I would say out of the
Brisket.
3 you mentioned, and I've had all 3 of those things, Korean barbecue brisket is amazing. The only thing that I order to coincide my brisket is the bulgogi.
I love the bulgogi steak too.
Bulgogi.
I fucking love it, dude.
Huh.
There's that Zen restaurant. I think it's in Temecula or Marina Valley. It's called like Zen, or it's like a Korean barbecue place called Zen or something
I
like
think
that.
we went there.
Yeah, and they have like, there was one time I went there, was like techno going on, like strobe lights. Like, whoa, dude, these Koreans are partying, dog. And it was like everybody's just pounding soju, dude, just getting down.
Yeah, he's all, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, he's like, you want some bulgogi?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
What do you got, Andy boy?
Ah, dude, I'm gonna steal one out.
You
from
go
under-
bologna?
No, I'm gonna
I'll
steal one
try.
out from underneath both of y'all. 'Cause
Uh-oh.
you didn't fucking take it. Tri-tip, boys.
Ah! Yeah.
You get, you get the
Andy
fucking,
knows I
you
love
get
me some tri-tip.
the one that has like the saw that has like the little battery thing where and you
Yeah.
can just like thinly slice
Oh, yeah.
the tri-tip and you can just
Oh,
stack
yeah.
massive sandies. You just have a huge tri-tip sandy which is loaded with butter and fucking.
Dude, I went to Firestone a couple weeks ago, and something about that night, that specific night, they were on fire. Their sandwiches, the meat was just pink, and it fell apart. The barbecue sauce was perfect. Like whoever cooked it that fucking day, if you're watching this, you probably are.
Yeah, dude,
You did a great job, champion of valor.
Champion
I don't
of
even know
valor.
what night it was. It was a weekday night.
Yeah, the way that steak is, if you cook it right and just slice it off in the right fucking grain, get the right grainage.
It's so fucking. For me, tri-tip it's like my go-to meat to cook.
It's not that expensive.
It's not that expensive. It's a decent amount of, you get a good sized tri-tip. You got leftovers. For me, I throw it in a Tupperware. I take it to work. I heat it up. And everybody's like, "Hey, what the fuck are you eating?"
What do you
over
got
there?" And I'm
there,
like,
bro?
it's that
Oh.
fire. I love that shit, and I got it down to where it's a science for me. Like when I cook it, and I won't give you guys that because.
All right.
But you know what I mean. No matter which way I marinate it, for me, if I pick the right size tri-tip, it's a good,
You know the time and
I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing
You
with
got
it.
what you're
It's
doing.
easy for me to
Do
get
you know?
it done.
Do you know where to cut on a piece of meat? Because I never look at like where to cut. You're supposed to go against the grain, right? Like against like the threads of the meat. But like, I just pick a side and cut.
For me, I feel like going with the threads.
I think you're
Works
supposed to go
more.
against. I don't
Maybe.
know. I forgot. I don't know. My buddy told me once, and I forgot. John, if you're watching, go ahead and throw that in the chat.
Yeah, throw that in John in the chat. Yeah. For me, going with the grain. So like, if my tri-tip is flowing this way, like it gets more slender this way. So the cut of meat this way.
Yeah, so it's-
I would put it on. I would put it on my. I would take it off the grill, or whatever I'm cooking in. Usually it's grill, and I would put it on my chopping block, and then I would take it inside and I would let it sit and stand for a good 5-10 minutes. And then I use my butcher's knife, which is a fucking big old meat cleaver, but also has a nice cutting ability. And I take it and I hold that into the tri-tip and I cut from the thin end. And I start cutting sideways with the grain of the tri-tip. Not long ways, which would be against the grain, but with the grain. Then I slice off the pieces and they gradually grow as you go farther up. But I'm able to get incredibly thin slices if I want them. Like, yeah, just off of a normal, like a fucking cleaver, like a block cleaver that I have. It's actually like an Asian knife.
There's an
fucking
old
badass.
Taoist legend of a butcher who went to go see the emperor because of his profound ability. And the legend says that he never had to sharpen his knife once, even though he was a butcher, because he knew every seam of the animal that he would cut between the joints, and he would cut between the muscle fibers, and so the blade itself never actually dulled, because what you're actually doing is when you're cutting against the grain, you're forcing the knife to work and cut the meat. But this guy was finding all the gaps in between the fibers of the muscle,
Psycho, that's
and
crazy.
that he was just able, he never had to sharpen his knife. You could just, it's like unzipping.
That's wild.
It's amazing when you have an incredibly sharp knife or tool to work with. It's such a
It's so much
pleasure.
nicer.
It's so fun to cut.
It
like
sucks
fucking-
cutting with a dull knife.
Hell yeah, you buy a new set of knives and you're like, I'm fucking Emeril Lagasse. Whatever. I'm buying
Yeah.
some fucking
Yo, buy it!
zucchini. I'm chopping shit, man.
And there's my thumb.
Yeah.
I always wanted to be able
Not
to,
eating any of this.
That's
to
it.
do the onion trick. You know how they chop it in like half and they keep the onion like sliced on the onion and then they go the other way and then it just like dices all off of it really easily. That's like the coolest technique.
I've never seen that.
It's
Actually,
fucking tight,
I'm not sure
dude.
what you're talking about.
You,
So, like,
you
this
just
one-
don't dice it all the way down to the bottom. You
So there's
create like little lines
slices
all
of-
the way down, slices down to the very root, and then you slice sideways, and it chunks off like
Oh, yeah.
So it makes it diced for you.
diced at the
Yeah,
end. So you just
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Because cutting onions sucks balls. Yeah, I will
Yeah.
always cry. I always cut the heart.
I've never had that problem. I don't. It doesn't bother me. I don't like onions, so I don't cut them a lot. But when I worked at Buffalo Wild Wings, I was the opener and I was the chef or cook or whatever the fuck you want to call it. I was the fucking guy who worked on the line.
Sensei.
But you'd be the only person there, and you come in early before they open. I mean, that's usually like an 11 o'clock place. You get there around 6:30 or 7 or some shit, and you prep all the kitchen basically for the whole day. So you put all the frozen burger patties in their drawers or whatever it is. You make all the pico de gallo. You know, get everything prepped. Put all the sauces in the sauce canisters. Get everything ready for the roast. But pico de gallo, obviously, you gotta have onions. So I learned from my roommates that were Hispanic and made some fucking, according to them, I don't eat that shit. So I don't eat pico de gallo. So people would be like, man, you guys, my buddies all do. His pico de gallo is the best. So he taught me how to make it. But the main thing I would try and do is pick vegetables that would hold up well into the chopper. So so that way, like, visually, it looked presentable. It wasn't just like a giant mush.
Yeah.
Like, it had some texture to it and some visual presentation.
Yeah.
But one of the things that was like the onions, it always gave everybody problems, and I'd be making pico de gallo and they'd be walking by crying, and it didn't.
It's crazy.
That's
I
your,
don't
I
think
think that's
it's
your
in context.
it's your lizard brain.
The contacts are
No, I
bigger.
had
It's his lizard brain.
Yeah,
let's see, Buffalo Wild Wings time. I may have still been wearing contacts actually. I think I was. Because I got an eye infection
It has
while I
to
was
do with
there.
your nose, dude.
It definitely has to do with
Okay.
your nose, but I was gonna say I have LASIK now, but I got that later.
Well,
on.
your nose is always fucking clogged too, so
Yeah, I
explains
can't do
that
that
too.
in my nose. Yeah. So that even at that point in time,
Yeah, Travis is fucking onion proof, dude.
yeah, don't fuck around with me. But I also don't care for onions. I don't even like the smell of them. I do like the smell of grilled onions.
Ooh, yeah. It's weird how the flavor completely changes when you heat them up.
Yeah, true, right?
Completely changes.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're getting past the
You're
meat.
just throwing
Second
your
meat. Dude.
cum
What's your
around.
meat?
So tri-tips gone. You know what?
That's good. Wow.
That sucks that you chose tri-tip.
Okay, kid, you can't
Yeah,
always
I
just have
fucking
everything.
stole
dude.
tri-tip.
Let me think. It would be my next go-to for the record, but
Yeah, I mean,
now I'm battling between
Bacon
pulled
and-
pork. No. I'm thinking like more dinner meats. If I had to choose between a steak or breakfast, I'm choosing a steak. So I'm thinking between pulled pork or a ribeye.
yeah,
Just
ribeyes-
literally classic
ribeyes are
ribeye.
good, too. Yeah,
I
dude.
think that's what it is.
Fatty. It's fatty. It's so
It's
good.
just the perfect amount.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It gives that flavor. I'm going to ribeye.
Yeah, ribeyes are a good choice. I make a lot of ribeyes. I love ribeye.
Nice.
And then ribeye sear is really nice too because it's fat and everything. You throw some butter on there with some parsley, a little thyme, close that bitch. Ooh, get that fucker going,
Shoot
baby.
that shit.
I fucking come in my pants after a ribeye.
Hell yeah, dude. That's what's up. After
I just
making
walk
or
it. I don't
just
clean or
eating
change.
or
I just
like-
walk around
Yeah.
there.
What do you top it with?
Ribeye?
Ribeye.
Are you asking the guy who comes with his pants? I would want to know what he tops it with.
It's called a night. What was it? A night emission.
And nocturnal
Yeah,
emission.
nocturnal emission. All right.
Oh,
It's a real
wow.
disease. 9% of
It's a
people
salt
have it.
malt.
All right, dude.
Oh,
Or it said
salt
83.
malt.
It was 83% of people. Yeah, at least one time, dude. All right, has a night emission.
At least one time.
Yeah, hell yeah. Oh, the old chowder mustard.
All right, T Rabbit. Yeah, we're good.
Well, yeah, he got your.
I'm going shrimp, bro. A nice fucking sautéed shrimp, fried shrimp, breaded shrimp, cocktails, prawns, all that shit. I love me some shrimp, dude. Love shrimp, and especially steak and shrimp. Fuck, get out of here, dog.
Yeah.
Go to the Sizzler, get all you
Surf
can
and
eat,
turf.
dog. Shit, love.
Hell yeah.
Are we allowed to combine meats? Is that a deal?
Maybe combine. Oh no! I was just saying
Okay.
because you go to the Sizzler to get
Yeah.
the shrimp, but you get the steak with
You
it.
get the
But
steak
like,
with it, yeah. Okay.
But the shrimp is the real focal point.
Because I was gonna say I'll go turducken real fucking quick.
Oh, yeah,
If we're combining.
Is that really something you had there? Is it-
No.
I'm going with the
I've
beef
never-
Wellington.
I want the beefaroni.
Yeah.
San Francisco treat, dude.
The beef
Bro,
Wellington.
isn't that racist as fuck? They call it rice-a-roni the San Francisco treat. Isn't that?
Because it was invented in San Francisco.
Yeah, but it's
Is that, why is it race
It's
related?
not race
there's
related,
a lot
bro.
of Asians in San
Because there's
Francisco.
Asians there.
I mean,
Who cares?
just saying, they were trying to market people's race, bro.
Yeah.
It's rice.
I think it's racist because they have a little Asian kid on the cover.
And he goes,
It was-
oh! I'm just kidding.
Now
I'm
we done.
kidding, and now I gone done and fucked up.
We gone and done.
Don't
That's
worry,
right.
we don't
Just
mind
watch
that
the
one.
Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Don't ignore.
Every time I fuck up, I hit myself in the face with some cum.
Bag you come.
Yeah. Do not apply to body. Well,
It's
too
very
late.
tempting.
Too late, bud.
It's very tempting
not
to go
impregnate
seafood
yourself.
because I do like a lot of seafood.
Lobster, shrimps.
There's so much good shit.
I had the best scallops in my life the other day.
Although I think I kind of want to go Ron Swanson and just be like,
Bacon, bro.
no, just fucking ground beef, dude.
Really?
Make a burger. You throw.
Yeah,
in
you're
some-
right.
You
No,
can-
you're
It's
good.
the fucking ultimate utility meat, dude.
Yeah.
You can go in goddamn anything. Ground beef,
Yeah.
Tacos, burgers,
tacos, burgers,
spaghetti.
spaghetti.
Okay, I have a thing about
It's
tacos
the
and ground
fucking-
beef.
Bulgogi. My
What?
chick makes bulgogi flavored ground beef, and it's fucking fire, dude. She just uses the same seasoning. She'll make it for me, and she'll
Yeah.
prep the food for me.
It can go
You're a
Cambodian.
rice
lucky
and
man.
Bro, I know I am.
You can go Cambodian with it. Yeah,
She knows I know I am.
versatile.
Dude, those egg rolls her mom made that was one time. Oh my,
yeah,
oh
she makes-
my
yeah, her
god,
mom makes
in
good food,
heaven,
man.
dude.
Yeah.
I
God,
put a ring on my finger on that. If find me somebody that can cook like that, dude. All right. Yeah, dude. Hey, but okay, so with tacos and ground beef,
Okay.
where do they come? That was a thing that us whites did. We made.
Yeah,
There's
we
no other
created
culture
ground-
that puts ground beef into a
No.
taco.
No, that's
And
an
hard-
industrialized.
And hard shells are not a thing.
No,
everywhere
it,
else.
It came with the Industrial Revolution when they were like making ground beef.
And then Taco Bell turned it up a notch.
Yeah.
I felt like.
But then also taco shops were like, well, we can do this way fucking better.
And then they start, but they, like you, they
But
do
who
have hard
came up
shells
with
now.
it?
Yeah.
What, dude? Who came up
So
with
they
it
adopt.
first?
They're like these stupid ass white people need us to throw us in these fucking shells into a pan of hot oil, just so they can get their fried fucking fixes.
Mhm.
It's
We'll do
fucking
it better.
fire, dude.
No, I hurt my teeth.
It's game recognizing game, bro.
Well, what about like a taquito or like a
Flauta.
flauta?
Oh, I love flour.
A taquitos.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's flour tortillas.
Flour
That's
tortillas
why
are
instead
better.
of corn.
They're better in my opinion.
And corn is amazing.
What's the flat one? Oh my god.
What do you mean?
It's
They're both
just a flat
Oh,
fried
sopa-
tostada.
Oh
Tostada.
yeah.
Tostada,
I was
bro.
gonna say sopapilla.
Dude, I went to the clam festival in Pismo over the
That
weekend,
sounds fucking.
and they had this,
Smell like
this
fish.
little
Wrapping
this little
cheese at the clam festival.
This little Mexican spot had these shrimp tacos that I rated like a 9.2 or 8.5. I'm sorry. If you guys watch Short King food reviews out there, pbish89 on Instagram.
Really?
Yeah.
You never shouted that out before?
No, well, I just started it not too long ago.
Let's go, dude.
Dude,
Short
let's
King food
fucking
reviews,
go.
dude. Check it
Peevish
out.
food
Instagram.
Seafood,
follow
ground
that shit
beef,
right now.
Yeah.
taco salad,
you are
luncheon
following.
Where's
box.
my dick? Oh, there it is.
It's my regular account.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's peevish. It's a peevish.
So
But yeah.
follow me and then you just look for him in my friends list.
And I got some clams. The clams were good.
Yeah.
And then it came in this like tomato sauce and there's this bread and you dip it into the tomato. Ooh, it was good. And then there was this cover band that played like Nirvana and like Sublime. It was a pretty good time, dude. Right there on the Pismo
Fuck
Boardwalk.
yeah,
Right there on
dude.
Pismo. Right there. Was
That's
sick.
what I'm talking about, dude. We were talking about music recently. We were talking about setting up once or twice a month where we gather and we get a little playing gig together, me and him, and we send the ladies out for a nice paid meal or something nice on the house of the guys.
Yeah.
And then we get
Hey,
to jam
It's
out,
something
dude.
nice, yeah.
Yeah, go get some clams.
Well, it'd be fun too for them to go out and get a little
Fuck
girl
yeah,
time
go do
too.
whatever you wanna
They're
do.
probably
Go to the
gonna have to
beach
fucking
or-
hang around with these assholes that smell all day long, dude. I gotta go have
And
a
they
nice.
don't fucking gotta come out of pocket to do
Yeah,
it.
just
We
bitch and
fucking
complain
hook it
about
up,
having
dude.
to do stuff.
on the dudes.
That's most. Yeah.
He's like, I gotta
For the
swallow
most
this
part.
pill.
That's it.
I just bitch and moan.
Nailed it.
Yep. So works out for both
Sup,
people.
D-Fly?
Wait, at Real Greg Sill says he had puffin in Iceland. Those cute little birds are delicious.
Oh.
And then he said Wale the rapper was too greasy.
And torta. Yeah, torta.
Tortas are-
Torta is like, dude, just fucking pick one. Get a carne asada burrito or get a fucking burger.
Bro, there was
It's
a
like a
fucking
it's
big
like an
one.
oblong sandwich, right?
It's basically, yeah, some people do burger buns, some people do French rolls, but it's basically like carne asada, a burger.
dude. Taqueria has some dope tortas. They actually do.
That sounds stupid.
But it's like, just get it in a fucking tortilla, then you have a carne asada burrito. It's basically the same thing.
Yeah.
Like, well, maybe some people like maybe
bread.
people don't like the tortilla. They
You
like
know,
the
like
bread.
tortilla.
The carne asada at Taco Shop was kind of subpar today.
What's that?
The carne asada at Taco Shop.
You
over
went
here.
to El Ranchito over here, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, they change cooks every 3-4 minutes.
It was like you know when you see the
You looked
the
at
meat
it.
and
I
it's
saw
like,
you when you were eating.
and
You
it
looked
was
at it. You were like,
well the meat
You
was
opened
like,
it up,
The
you
meat
gotta
wasn't
go-
charred.
You got to go to Yale.
You told me last time I was here that you did a good job, or 2 times ago. You
Yeah,
were like,
they were. They changed like 5 cooks, and we do not go there anymore.
well, fuck,
I thought you
Travis.
were at Yale. You called me too, and I'm sorry.
It's okay. I didn't. Well, I wasn't.
It's
not
my
a big
fault.
deal.
I'll
Yale's
take
the
blame for that.
go-to,
Yale's the go-to.
dude. Low key, La
They're literally
Cabana
like the
is dope.
same fucking people that are in that shit.
Yeah.
It's fire. We went there. We had terrible experiences over here. We were like, what the fuck, dude?
Like, how does it go
ev-
from good to shit in like 2 seconds?
They got rid of the cooks that were worth a damn, dude. They got better jobs or whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? So, or they didn't show up or whatever it was. But
The tortillas are so fire though.
my parents were the ones that told us. They were like, you got to go back to Yale. And we went back to Yale, and every time it was fucking amazing. Every
Yeah, I was
single
very sad.
And the first time we went in there, some guy in there, he's like, I've waiting here for 20 years. Like, I'm never going to another town. I live on the other side of town. It takes me 35 minutes to get here. I still go here.
He's all, I just pick up one of those scooters that you pay for and ride down the sidewalk. Takes 35 minutes to get there. Just pay by the mile. It's worth it, brother. Tell you
The
what.
fucking bird.
Need me
The
some.
birds. Whatever they have, the bird scooter. He's on that
Fuck the
photos.
birds, bro.
Dude,
What's your take on the birds, dude?
Oh my god.
are you cupping right now?
I just came.
Are you fucking sheeved?
Yeah,
I'm
she-
sheathed.
Are
Oh,
you,
yeah, I'm
every
definitely.
Tuesday, show me.
Yeah.
Every Tuesday. No,
Show
we don't
Pat
have to-
your dick.
You don't have to take it.
What?
Okay, this is getting weird.
He's
Hope
doing
you
it on
4
camera.
viewers are excited for this.
Sheath, bro.
Dude, every Tuesday, or are you buying more?
That's the sheath logo right there,
It's
man.
every Tuesday.
That looks like the Crooks and Castles logo.
Oh, sick. We got designer cheese.
Well, I just got.
I'm trying to
that's
get us
great,
a sponsor. is
I just
what's
thought of a
happening.
new underwear company, Cox and Castles.
Well, Cricketier's definitely not going to sponsor us after our shitty ratings.
Yeah,
well, dude,
no.
they fucking made the crickets.
Yeah.
The fuck, dude? That's like a fucking skunk eaters, dude. Like, come on, try it, bro.
Sheath is the perfect because it sheathes your balls.
Makes sense.
Maybe
She's the
maybe
sword.
Gallo. If we can get
She's
Gallo,
the
that'd be
sword,
nice.
doesn't it? Doesn't it
Actually, we
harbor
probably
the
shouldn't do that.
sword? Isn't it that what the whole
thing is? It's got a scabbard for your fucking dog.
What happens when you get hard?
Both.
It
The
holds your
boys.
balls.
The balls
too?
and the.
How does it
the
hold your
shaft.
balls? There's like a
There's
succular
two
sac.
pouches. There's a pouch for your balls. The balls go in the pouch, and then your dick goes through a hole that has another pouch that fucking.
This is a real. I gotta get a pair of these. This is kind of sounding intricate. Kind of sounds like your underwear just giving you a good time.
I feel like you gotta put a condom on and tell you when to
get
dressed.
You think
But
that?
you inseminate your.
You think that until you realize you never have to adjust your balls once throughout the day.
No.
They just swing freely.
No, they're secure.
Affixed.
Doesn't that
It's
feel
like wearing a
weird,
bra
though?
for your balls. No, dude, it's soft, especially if you get the good stuff, the bamboo.
All right, Andy boy.
Bamboo.
Christmas isn't far away. You know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
Dude.
Just give me your Maggies, baby.
Fucking sling,
I
dude.
hit my knee out on something out there really fucking hard.
It's probably fucking.
It's a little bit dark. It's 9:09.
Ran into a pumpkin.
Do we want to keep going? Do we want to close this thing? We want to fucking rock
Okay,
it.
Oh, what's fucking.
What else do we got? These topics?
I got your guys' names.
Oh yeah, let's talk about our names.
Alright, let's
That's a
finish
good
on
one.
the names. The psych out.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Psych out!
Some people think that names are just random.
Yep.
Some people think that nothing is random.
Some people think that random is tandem.
Let's get tandem with some random shit right here. So I will start off with mine.
Is there some generator you put this into that tells you what it's about, or not? Or you just
Yeah, I just Google searched your guys'
what's
names.
my name mean? Patrick
Yeah.
David Bishop.
Yeah, well, each name in and of itself.
Oh, okay.
And so, our names as Americans, as people of the West, we have three
What?
names: a first, a middle, and a last, which is usually our family name. And so, for me, my name is Andrew Curtis Searle.
I didn't know Curtis either. Yeah, how do I
Yeah.
know?
That's fucking 50 cents first name.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude. I'm start
Curtis,
calling you
bro.
That's
40 cent.
So, Andrew comes from the
$40.
Greek andros for man or manly. So, like androgyny and those things.
That explains the hair.
Mm-hmm, same. Yeah,
Yeah,
obviously.
clearly.
Curtis comes from the Old English for
Cunt.
courteous,
Oh,
Oh, so you're nice. You are
it's
courteous.
the exact
Yes.
opposite.
You are.
and Searle comes from the Old Norse for surly, which would be like armor or protection.
So,
My fully translated, my name would be manly and courteous protector.
Kind of. It makes
I
sense.
mean, it's a
Yeah.
light stretch, but yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's what those things mean individually translated.
I feel like you protect the things that you love for sure. I feel like maybe you're not.
Oh, it
you're
fits
not,
him, for
you're
sure.
Not, you're not extroverted, manly, but you are very manly. You can't play bass and sing, dude, and play guitar and not be manly. And then you.
Oh, I thought you were just. I thought you were
Like,
just hitting.
yeah.
I was all, bro. I thought you were like, you can't play bass, guitar.
Oh,
I was like,
no.
yo, dude, he can do all those.
Why would I say that?
Challenge
Yeah.
accepted.
So then you're a shield, you know. Like I said, that's the protector. That's pretty cool. I like
Yeah, I like that. That's fitting. I
Mhm.
feel like that's definitely fitting. I felt like your translation in the beginning of what they meant was maybe it was a little vague and defined.
You gotta
because
set
it
it
fits
up.
you.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
gotta set it up.
It definitely fits you, but it doesn't fit everybody that falls into those categories.
So you ready to go, bro?
Yeah, let's see what I have.
All right. Travis is a boy's name of French origins, meaning toll collector. Travis was initially a surname deriving from the French words traverser, which translates to cross. Today, Travis is an integral part of music dynasty, as rap, rock, and country charts are filled with famous bearers of the name. So Travis means toll collector or traverser.
I think that fits because if you fuck up around him, he's gonna talk shit on you and collect his toll.
He's,
You know, he's collecting tolls, and it's you fucking up.
James comes from Jacob, from the Bible, means one who takes by the heel, or more plainly, the supplanter.
What's a supplanter?
Someone who like takes something from somebody else, like a supplanter. Someone who takes the throne is someone who supplants the throne.
Yeah, as he makes fun of you, he takes away your happiness.
And
do that.
Rose is of Latin origin and means rose, a flower.
Excellent.
Yeah. So he's.
So you're
pretty
a
boy.
traveling supplanter of flowers.
Fuck yeah, dude.
It's kind of a joke. Like, all of his flowers are metaphors for jokes. You know, he plants them in your head and then he fucks you up because you keep thinking about them.
Yeah, forever.
A
Even after
traverse.
his long left mind.
and then they take a toll on your mental. That's his. That's his.
Mental warfare.
He collects them.
You come around here, you're gonna get
He's
burned.
a collector.
He's a collector.
Collects.
Well,
Metaphorical
he's collecting
fire.
fucking. He started his Funko Pop collection already, bro.
Funko, dude.
I have quite a few little Funkos, and it's not even like something that I avidly collect. But when I see something like cool like that pertains,
Careful, bro.
What are those anime people called again? What do they call those people?
Weebs.
Yeah, he's kind of. That's pretty
He
weird.
started to be a weeb.
Look it up.
so if I got 3 Funko Pops for sale,
Weeb.
Yeah.
but they're fucking expensive, dude.
Like $30.
Because that's Macho Man. No, what did I pay for him? $15.
Oh,
For
that's
the,
not
the most
terrible.
expensive one. The one I got from the of you, that was at the gas station.
You know,
It was
$4.
like, yeah, it was like $7.
I like
I was like, fuck yeah, Stone Cold. And then I got it, and my daughter was like, Uncle Pat.
That's Uncle Pat.
Uncle Pat. I was like, yeah, it does look like Uncle Pat. Fuck. So even when she comes in here, she's like, that's Uncle Pat.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of Uncle Pat,
Uh-oh.
Pat comes from Patrick.
She sounds
Comes
wicked.
from patrician, which is a noble. Son of Patrick. Patrick is a boy's name.
Short
meaning
king. Told you.
Patrician, noble, or son of Patrick. Commonly anglicized version of the Celtic name Padraig. The title has its roots in Latin, known for allegedly driving the snakes out of Ireland and converting the nation to Christianity.
fucking
Pretty
swole,
dope.
dude.
It's actually pretty sick.
Yeah.
Noble. I'm a king. I'm a short king, so there's that.
Noble
Okay.
snake. David, your middle name, has a
biblical
deep
ties.
biblical
for
roots,
sure.
meaning
Oh, fucking do
beloved.
that.
Yes.
It's derived
The
from
beloved
Hebrew
short
name-
king.
That's true, dude. Everybody loves Pat. Everybody loves Pat.
Aw, thanks. Not everybody.
Derived from the
Whoa.
Hebrew name
Pretty
Dawid, which evolved from the Hebrew word
I
God.
smoked the weed.
Dawid.
Dude, my name's fucking.
Your name is
Disney.
wicked lit, dude. I'm gonna change my name to Patrick David Bishop.
Yeah.
And Bishop is primarily a male name of English origin that means overseer or guardian.
Hey, hold on one second. Shut the fuck up!
Alright. He's all gonna take my car on the
A
block.
senior
You
member of the
drive my
you
motorcycle.
gotta be a Christian, bro. This is a senior
what?
member of the Christian clergy.
Yeah, you gotta join.
Yeah, that ship sailed.
Drink the punch.
Drink the punch, eat the cracker.
So you are your name means
Communion.
noble, beloved guardian.
Where's my cracker?
That was the timing.
Yes.
Ooh, the carnage!
Here's my hand.
It is.
Kiss my hand.
Fucking kiss the ring. On that note,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, this has been 6 Balls Deep, episode 53. Let's go. That concludes
Here's some legs for you
season
guys.
1. Season 2 coming up. Yo.
That's season 1 finale, or I thought we already ended season 2.
No, season 2's here.
This is it.
This is it. The first episode.